What up, Lee? Haha. Wait, my other phone. I don't think I'm gonna be live for super long, but I just wanted to come say hey for a little bit.
So came the divine inspiration. So what Umar said was so bad that it inspired the divine revelation to come down. Is that right?
The meaning was fantastic.
The meaning?
But the wording. The challenge is,
does the verse say, and take you the station of Abraham as a prayer, as a place of prayer, like what Umar asked?
Let's compare the Arabic and see if they are similar. Compare, just go down.
Thanks for coming, man. I appreciate you, bro. Great job. Yeah, my goodness. Great job, bro. Brankai, you're on stage. Brankai. Brankai going once. Going twice. All right. Lee, you're on stage. All right, you got to fix your mic, man.
My mic's fine.
You gonna tell me your mic is on?
Can I hear me?
I can hear you now.
Good. Are you from America?
I'm from America, yes.
Yeah. So what's the point of arguing the fact of humanity?
What's the what?
What's the point of arguing the fact of humanity?
Are you a Muslim?
No, I'm not.
Just to be clear, when you hit the link, what was the what did the invitation say? Because I'm not the one who made the link today.
Oh, it's on chat. It's just on chat.
It's just on chat?
That's the one, yeah.
Does it have a specific group that it's inviting?
It's on YouTube.
Yeah. Because that's how you join. You joined from YouTube chat, right?
One, yeah.
Dang, one of my shorts, not mine, but someone clipped me and Lecrae, and it got 3.1 million views. Praise God. It's wild. But when I posted, though, freeze up at 200K.
It's coming, I think.
Yeah, at least, so it says Muslim. Today the stream is for Muslims only. I'm looking. It's for the Muslims to join. I'm trying to debate 20 Quranic scholars. And I want to be honest when I do it.
There's an argument and everything, isn't there?
Yeah. I appreciate you.
Hi.
All right.
I'm making
Brittany,
something for my therapist.
I am so sorry. I did not mean to push the button for this, but I love you. And thank you so much. So sorry. I hope you have a great day.
Thank you. That makes me feel good. Thank you so much. You got family in there too?
A great day.
Oh,
no, it's just me.
Oh, you're watching on YouTube as well. Okay. All right, God bless you, Brittany.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right. Taslim, how you doing?
I'm good.
Good, man. Good. What's on your mind today? Are you a Quranic scholar?
No. I'm Muslim, but
Yes, you are. You said you're Muslim, right? And you're a Quranic scholar.
I think that's really all I'm gonna do. I don't want to do too much.
I'm just brother. I don't.
I don't want to do too much. Is this the black?
You are a Quranic scholar. It doesn't matter if you told me clearly that you're not. You are a scholar of the Quran, and I'm going to debate you today. Okay?
No, I just have some questions to ask you about Christianity.
Okay, sure. You can, as a Quranic scholar, you can ask me whatever you want. What is it?
And I've been watching your debate for a long time, and like,
Praise God.
and as it is in the Bible that there are some verses that say like Jesus is not God, or Jesus praying to the Father, like, and let's agree that Christianity is the truth, and maybe Muslim is a false religion. To me, it seems like the Quran is beating God's work.
You said it seems like the Quran is beating God's work?
Like, if Christianity is the truth, the structure of the Bible is a bit hard to understand, and the Quran is easy to understand for me.
Is it?
Yes.
When the Quran says that Allah created Adam with his own hands, what does that mean?
But do you know that God's hands is not the same as ours?
Where does the Quran say that?
Because we are not exactly the same as God.
So, where does the Quran say that his hands are different from mine?
The fact that we are not the same as him has proven that our hands are not the same.
But he does have hands.
Yes.
Wait,
does he?
So what are his hands like?
Wait, do we have legs, and does a lion has leg? Do we have the same leg?
No, we don't have the same legs. A lion and a human are physically different beings. So are you saying that Allah is a physically different being than humans?
Probably, but I'm not sure.
Oh, looks like it's a bit confusing there. What about Adam's wife? What's her name?
You're talking about Eve.
Eve? Where do you get Eve from? Where does the Quran say her name is Eve?
But yeah, Quran told us that I know that the name comes from Bible, but Quran told us that
Say that again?
I know that I can get that from the Bible, but Quran told us the Bible is the word of God, but it has been corrupted.
I understand. So why are you stealing from the Bible?
That does not mean that there cannot be truth. That does not mean that truth cannot be found in the Bible.
Okay, cool. So how do you know that? How do you know her name then?
That's what I just explained to you right now.
No, you said the Bible's corrupted, so you don't know what parts are true. How do you know that how do you know that Adam's wife's name is Eve? Because the Quran doesn't say that, does it?
I don't get what you're asking me.
I'm asking you to show me the name of Adam's wife in your Quran. Because you said her name is Eve.
No. The last statement you just said.
I think that's what I said, if I'm not mistaken. I said stop using the Bible because the Bible's corrupted, you said. So you don't know if the Bible got this right or not.
Yes, that's what I was asking. Mm-hmm. Like, the Bible is corrupted, does not mean we cannot find truths in it.
Yeah, how do you know that the Bible gets it right when it says her name is Eve?
Because the God of the Quran told us so now. And
the author of the Quran what?
Told us the Bible is a scripture from God.
That's tough, because you just told me that the Bible's corrupted. So how can a scripture from God be corrupted? It makes no sense. Allah
why can a scripture from God cannot be corrupted?
Allah is
by human.
A physical being different from us. Just had to make sure I marked down what you said earlier about Allah being a physical being different from us. Okay, so
What do you mean, dude? I don't know that much about the story, but I feel like that lady was done dirty. I feel like that lady was done dirty. I feel like she was asking for help and she didn't get the help that she needed.
God be corrupted.
And I'm asking you, why can't the
That's just my opinion.
word of God?
And I feel like that's a perfect example of the
because the Quran says
mental
that
health
none of Allah's
system
words can be altered.
being really bad and flawed.
That's chapter 6.
I think that women that defend her likely dealt with postpartum
Does it
themselves.
specifically say the Quran or the
Oh, I got an anonymous donation last night
just says the
for
words of
help
God.
with
words of Allah.
shipping costs. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I just feel like the women that are defending her are likely mothers who
Having trouble remembering it.
Bring it up, let me see.
Okay. Yes. Yes. Quranic scholar. Whatever you ask, I shall provide as a student. Okay. Chapter 6. Do you go by chapter numbers or by chapter names?
Anyone.
Anyone? Do you remember the name of chapter 6, Quran scholar?
No.
Okay. That's all right. All right, so here's the verse. Chapter 6, verse 115. It says,
And the word of your Lord.
yeah, go ahead. You got it.
And the word of your Lord has been fulfilled in truth and in justice. None can utter his word, and he is the hearing and the knowing.
So,
I just seen like Candace Owens briefly touch on it, and I agree with what she had to say about it as far as like that woman did ask for help. She was dealing with postpartum, and apparently nobody wanted to help her. I don't know.
The Bible has been corrupted.
Well, they didn't take her seriously.
No. You just told me that it says that the Bible is the word of God, which means that the words of God can't be corrupted, so the Bible can't be corrupted.
Wait, the fact that the Bible, like Injil, is the word of God does not mean that it's the Bible we have today. Do you know that?
I didn't know that. It would seem like it's the Bible we have today because it quotes from it.
That's what I'm telling you. A part of it can be from the original revelation of God.
Yeah, where does it
But
say part of
it
it
does
is?
not mean that everything is the revelation of God.
I hear you. Where does it say what part of it is?
It does not say part of it is because
Yeah, from what I looked into, she did. The woman was like asking for help. She was clearly dealing with
But you said
postpartum,
it talks about the Bible.
and
yes,
You
it
said
was
that.
she was trying to get mental health. She was in a psychiatric hospital like 2 weeks prior to this happening.
Did they have the original Bible in Muhammad's time?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Well, the Quran says they do.
Show me where it says that.
Yes, sir.
If the original Bible existed during the time of Muhammad, I don't think there's a point giving Muhammad another revelation.
Okay. Well, I kind of agree with you, but this is chapter 4, verse 47. It says, "O you who were given the scripture," right, talking to the Jews and Christians, it says, "Believe in what we have sent down to Muhammad, confirming that which is with you." It says they have it.
Yes, he said confirming what is with them. And do you know that the Quran, like there are some corrections the Quran did on the previous?
No, there's no corrections. There's contradictions that it has. But just before you move on to that point, that's a fun one to talk about. Mr. Quran scholar, can you agree that according to the Quran, they had the Bible in Muhammad's time?
It's possible they have the Bible, but this does not prove they have the original. Like, it does not prove that they have the original revelation from God that has not been altered. This does not prove that.
The Quran would only confirm the original, right? Like you said earlier, you said it confirms the original, not the corrupted version, right?
I think these look more like roses.
You said that earlier, right? You said that the Quran confirms the original revelation, the original Bible, not the corrupted version. Correct?
This is from the Disney movie Coco.
Yes. Well,
and so right here,
Coco.
I know.
The Day of the Dead movie.
You're starting to get it. You're starting to see how. So
no.
Right here, it says that the Quran is confirming what is with them. So if the Quran is only confirming the original
what color is the sky? I'm your more. I'm your more. You tell me that it's red. I'm your more. You make me un poco loco. Have you ever seen that movie? It's a really good movie. It's a really, really good movie. I'm nodding and I'm guessing. Cause I'm only un poco loco. Dee, 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 dee.
You do. That's good. Because in one place you have the Quran confirming the Bible, but in another place you have the Quran contradicting the Bible. And so if the Quran is confirming the Bible, that means the Quran is false because it contradicts the Bible.
Wait.
Just 1 second.
Okay, I'm listening.
If the Quran is contradicting or disagreeing with the Bible, that means that the Quran is false or contradicting or going against the Bible when it says that it confirms the Bible. You understand?
I get what you are saying, but
okay.
Wait, what do you think about the some correction the Quran is making on the Bible?
It's contradicting the Bible. That's the point. The Quran says that it's confirming the Bible, but then we see that the Quran contradicts it, or what you say, corrects it. So you can't be confirming something you're contradicting. That's the problem. That's the problem with the Quran. You understand?
It's so much pain.
I kind of lost your sound a little bit.
So much pain.
You sound like you're under something. Your mic is under something.
He's underwater.
Nope, it's still the same. I don't know what you did, but bring your mic out or something. It sounds like it's being
Bring them out. Bring them out. It's hard to yell when them barrels in your mouth.
There you go.
Are you hearing me clearly now?
Yeah. But now there's an echo. Okay, I think it's fine. Yeah, all right, go ahead. So you understand the problem, right?
I did not get the last part of what you just said.
All right. So
I will say that there was things that I was like wanting to share with you guys today, but I couldn't because
at the same time,
it'll just put me and the people that I love in danger. And I really wish that it wasn't that way.
It says what they have with them.
King James is truth.
Brother, are you listening?
But maybe,
I'm listening to you.
What they
maybe
had
one
in
day
Muhammad's
it'll
time,
get better.
The Bible they had in Muhammad's time in the 7th century, the Quran says that is true. We agree?
I was wondering what you guys think about me moving to a different platform, because I think that I've outgrown YouTube. I think that's part of it.
Who were given the scripture, believe in what we have sent down to Muhammad. What was sent down to Muhammad? The Quran, right?
I think I might actually try out the TikTok.
Confirming that which is with you. What was with them in Muhammad's time that the Quran is saying is true?
What up, Chew? I think I'll lose, obviously, support at first, but then I think I'll build more support.
Saying is true, right?
It does not say it's truth in this place.
Brother, the word confirm
I don't know. Can you
means that
can you
it's saying
play
that it's true.
YouTube in the
Confirm
background?
means to
I think you
attest to
can.
the truth of something. To verify.
Yes, it means to verify, but that does not mean what
Well,
it's confirming
I'm
is
sorry, but
absolutely truth.
But it just
like I said, I think I'm
so
outgrowing
then that would mean
YouTube.
that the Quran's lying then here. When it says it's confirming that which is with you,
I think
really,
that
it's not. It's contradicting. Not
for
saying that
the
it's true.
content that I'm
The
doing
Quran is
now, I
contradicting
would
itself
do
here,
better
even
on
in its
YouTube,
own
on
verse.
TikTok.
Confirming what is with them
I have 2 TikToks that are mine.
is wait. Let me
I don't know how to
find the
combine them. I just upload both. I upload to both of them. The same thing.
You don't need to do that.
I think I'm
Says
gonna
it
delete
right
the one
there.
that has less
Like, what is
subs.
let's talk, man. Come on,
Maybe I'll do that.
Let's talk. Let's talk, bro. Let's talk.
What is it, man? What?
I think I'm gonna do that actually.
Like, when I talk to Muslims, what is it about the Quran?
$98 to get my
So I have 128 on one, and $108 on the other. Yeah, I'm just gonna delete this one.
That they like to say the opposite of what the verse says. Tell me, what goes through y'all's mind? I really want to know.
Wait, the fact that the Quran is confirming the previous scripture and making some corrections about the previous
That's not what I'm asking,
scriptures.
brother. Before you get to the next part, I want to know, when you guys read the verse in the Quran, and it says what it says, and then you guys have this...
Alright, so I deleted that account. Now I only have the Big T Famalam. And I'm going to edit it to say just Big T Famalam. So it's Big T Famalam. And this is my account. I'll show you the photo. The photo is that. So if you want to follow me on TikTok, that is where I'll be maybe going live from.
I'm the worst fault.
This instinct to go against what it just said.
Yeah, maybe I will do that.
What?
Maybe I'll do that.
This is Lola
Lee T.
Hey everyone,
how are you guys doing? Welcome to my channel. So Nevaeh was on live for a hot minute this morning. She was addressing some fake AI pictures of John Jr. making the rounds. But I do have to tell y'all that there were some facelifts during the stream from last night that they did. So this picture right here is in fact from the stream. This is not AI. This is, you know, the baby's face, what the baby looks like.
Stop showing the baby. Why are you going to show the baby?
Looking to me like a combination of Carlissa and Blueface. The two people, you know, that she disliked the most during her pregnancy, they were Blueface and Carlissa. So that's what I've heard, that the people you dislike the most is what your baby looks like. So they always say, aunties always say, be careful who you dislike when you're pregnant. So just in case y'all are wondering, Blueface is still with Nevaeh. Many folks were saying he was gonna bounce.
He didn't. Good for him.
He stayed with her. That's good to hear.
There's a lot of AI pictures going around. Look at the nails. You know, you guys are easy enough to fall for it, which is kind of sickening. You guys are wondering where he's over there knocked out. I have knee lashes on for those that are talking about that. I kept my lashes on. I cannot tear these off unless I'm gonna go bald in the lashes. Please stop trying to compare my child to people, because we gotta see his face. He got his daddy deep dimples.
Go to Kick or whatever and sub to Nevaeh because I want to support her.
It was so cute.
Thank you. I really do want to support Nevaeh. I feel bad for her. Blueface made me don't want to support this girl.
They could be the father of her baby. We're talking about Nova and we're talking about Taboo. So we've discussed this already in a previous video, so we're not going to go over that again. You know, people comparing, you know, their ears to her baby's ears.
I got them up. I captured the moment. Needed to. It's time to wash my hair, though. Does he have my eyes? I'm not asking nobody to come to the house because it's not. To be the bigger person, I think I've already done that. Once you get to talking about my children over and over again, I'm sorry. It doesn't work like that. And then to pretend like you didn't is even more ill. But wish best to those people. I have no ill intent for nobody. But I'll keep my peace. My baby's loved, so that's all that matters.
And I want Nevaeh to stop doing voodoo because I'm worried for her soul.
Carlissa here, they still haven't squashed their beef, and I'm sure Carlissa is very anxious.
So I'm gonna pray for Nevaeh.
You know,
heavy.
Does he have my eyes?
I pray that she stop doing that voodoo because that's the devil. That's literally the devil.
He's so cute. You hear his little noises? He's finally out of me, chat. I don't care what y'all can see.
And you just got a blessing from God, so you need to praise Jesus. You really need God to protect you from old demon Hands Malone over there.
You know, he bruised his face. So he had DOXXING.
Krishan literally is a demon too. It'd be the people that scream that they love the Lord that are whole demons out here.
So
shit, even be skeptical of me. As much as I say I love the Lord, I got a whole demon inside me too. I try not to let it win though.
So guys, this is what she's talking about when she says the baby isn't purple anymore. I actually missed it myself. Somebody said
the baby wasn't purple.
So as you guys can see, his feet are purple.
Foot.
People were saying that
because of the ink.
Was completely purple, or he was completely blue. We just heard Nevaeh explain, you know, why he was, you know, the purple color. But I saw some images myself, and
people trying to make that baby
guys, just know
disabled
that
and
this
shit.
clip is directly from the stream. There's a lot of exaggerated clips out there, but this is the real deal, guys.
The baby's foot had ink on it.
Crazy. The discoloring.
It wasn't discolored. It was ink.
She says the discoloring is gone now.
It's the ink. Babies get their fingerprints taken. Their footprints.
Purple feet.
No, it's like a little dye from the... Hi. So, I know that I'm about to wash my hair though. I'm about to take a shower. They have this IV in my arm, and I want it out. I want know so bad. I can't just turn on my subs right now. Hey, you guys don't even know what his nose look like, okay? I'm sorry, I just need AI pictures, but that's cool. He does not have my nose whatsoever. So guys, I think the baby has blue face and Carissa's nose, as I said. What do y'all think? What do y'all think here? I don't think the baby looks like Nevaeh, but maybe when we get a better...
I think that the baby do look like Blueface from
really
what I can see.
For sure. And he has a dent right there. Oh my god. But I hope you guys are ready to, like, enjoy life with me and my two. Especially on the days where, you know, it's just me and my two. Because who knows where he'll be at. But he'll be around too on here. But I got some good kind of sleep, I think. Oh, kisses. Oh my god. Y'all, see this thing. No, y'all. Baby John's. Superior.
Baby John's.
Last night, me and John asked Superior what's the baby name. Superior gonna say, Superior. We were laughing. But, listen here. Listen here. I'm out of it. Yeah,
I have a lot of clay to condition, so that's really what I'm going to be doing during this live.
They're not strips. They were strips. I would have snatched them off. They be commenting the most rudest things ever. And people really need to stop with AI pictures too. Gotta stop. Come here. So guys, I wanted to show you guys some posts from Carlissa. And she did congratulate Nevaeh and Blueface. This was just a clip from the stream, so congratulations. She says she's running promos all day. She says, get it. Wow, Blueface got it hot. Promo all day. You know, Carlissa, she is a marketing major. She gonna make her coin off this, of course. She says in this post here, my bad, y'all. It's my birthday week, and my daddy is here. It's my first time meeting his lady in person, and I'm just enjoying watching them be happy in their old age. Catch us on Siat. Fathers, please cherish your children, but especially your daughters. I couldn't have lived this life without my hero. Daddy's girls rock.
I'm Daddy's girl
forever. She
forever.
this as well. She says, hopefully he's just going to look like me because she couldn't stand me. So Carlissa's saying the same thing. She agrees. All of John's kids come out.
What up, Big Vegas?
White, but maybe he going to take after me. So we may have Carlissa's twin here. A lot of people were saying that Rila's baby was going to look like Carlissa. But maybe Rila's baby will not look like Carlissa because Rila really likes Carlissa. So
I don't think Rila's baby is blues, honestly.
Like Blueface. Who knows?
I just don't believe it.
I look good for someone who gave birth to an 8-pound baby a day ago. Thanks. Now I can feel the need to be cute. He looks just like Blue from the side.
He does look like Blue from the side.
He looks like him. All that carrying. All that carrying for nothing. I need to brush my glasses. It smells so good. It smells so good.
The only thing I hate about white clay is I have to clean it so dang much because the lint is linting. You can't do nothing about it, Nathan.
I made my mark on here today, so I hope everybody's having a good day. We're about to have a good day. I'm about to get off of here, so see y'all later. All right, guys, so that is it. Hopefully, Nevaeh gets herself some rest. She definitely needs it. Definitely. So, guys, if you haven't already, join me in the comments wishing Nevaeh and Blueface congratulations on the birth of their baby. Jonathan Jamal Jr., 8 pounds, born August 17th. Well, I'll leave you all with the question, who does the baby look like?
I thought he was born the 18th.
You don't have to agree with me.
No, baby's born the 18th. What you talking about?
Do y'all think the baby looks like her?
Today's the 19th. The baby's born yesterday, so the 18th.
Do you think the baby looks like Nevaeh from this little side view here? Or do you think the baby looks like...
But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it was...
Definitely drop your comment.
The 17th.
Let us all know what you think.
Guys, definitely let me know
Let's
your
watch this.
Pull the hammer back.
The guy went off.
I don't smoke cigs. This is medication.
No, ma'am, we're just trying to figure everything out. This is Mary Ann Agan. But is she a loving spouse caught up in a tragic accident or a killer wife who committed the ultimate betrayal? The case begins on January 25th, 2025, when Carrollton police receive a call that a man had been shot in a gun accident.
I will say that it's annoying to have to condition new clay and add softener to it.
Police department.
But I got more of that yellow
Police
beige.
department. There's a side door. It's open.
Oh, showing me how to use the gun. Don't you die, man. We didn't know it was even loaded.
Let's get him on the side. The gunshot one's to the center. Watch it.
He has a pacemaker.
Right, catch. That's
She
external.
shot her
That's external.
husband.
Ma'am, can you come talk to me, please?
Okay.
Let's go to the living room.
Okay.
You're fine. You're fine.
Oh, God.
It's okay. Accidents happen. You want to sit down for me?
I've got to go.
You want to sit down for me?
I've got to go, my daughter-in-law.
What's your name, ma'am?
Mary Ann Agan.
Mary.
Mary Ann.
Is it A-N-N-E?
A-G-N-E. A-G-A-G-A-N. I'm sorry.
Tell me what happened. Tell me exactly what happened.
Nicolette, come now. Nicolette, come now. Jim's been shot.
Here, let me talk to her.
Hold on. It's okay, honey. Okay.
Hello. Hello. Hey, this
Can you
is
show
Corporal
me
Boswell
how
with the
to
Carroll
use
Police
the
Department.
gun?
How are you? So,
Loaded.
evidently, Miss Marianne accidentally shot her husband. He's okay for right now. Fire and EMS about to be here. Yes, ma'am.
He was showing me how to use the gun.
I understand.
We were loading the gun. We didn't even know it was already loaded.
Okay. Well, I understand. So let me explain something, okay? Now, I'm just going to ask you a couple questions. It might sound a little silly, okay? Have you had anything to drink tonight?
I've had some wine.
Some wine? Okay. Can you kind of walk me through a little bit how it happened? I know it's going to kind of be hard to kind of explain, but...
He was
Mother
going to
bitch.
bed. He was getting ready to go to bed. He has dementia.
Dumb bitch.
I was trying to instruct him on how to get a shower because we have the shower. If she wants to talk to me.
They're on the way.
Okay.
So tell me exactly what happened.
All right. So he was getting ready for bed. I'd had a couple glasses of wine. I was instructing him how to shower because our shower door sticks.
Talk this off here, okay?
So he was getting frustrated with me.
Okay.
And I was just explaining to him. We talked earlier about the gun.
Mm-hmm.
He said, when I get out of the shower, we'll talk about the gun. I'll show you how to load the gun and use the gun.
Okay.
So it was already laying on the bed.
So you were showing him how to use it, or he was showing
No,
you?
he was showing me how to use it.
Okay.
He said, when I get out of the shower, I will show you how to load the gun.
Okay.
I said, okay, that's fine. So then he didn't want to get in the shower. Once he got his mind on the gun, he didn't want to get in the shower. So I started, Jim, you've got to get in the shower. I raised my voice at him. I said, you've got to get in the shower. You're going to do that first, and then we're going to look at the gun.
Mm-hmm.
No, I want to look at the gun now. He wouldn't do it.
Okay.
So I said, Jim, this gun is not loaded. Yes, it could be loaded. Okay. I said, we haven't used it in years. I don't think it's loaded. I think we keep it unloaded. We've always kept it unloaded.
Help move all this stuff.
This started getting... So then, it started getting fuzzy after that.
Okay. Now, what do you mean by fuzzy? Like you kind of having trouble remembering, or?
It started getting fun. After the gun went off,
Well, how did it go off?
because I picked up the gun, I said, Jim, look, this gun is not loaded. Bang, it went off.
Okay.
Because he said, we don't keep a loaded gun in this house. I'm like, okay, that's fine. He said, number one rule is you don't point a gun at somebody regardless of whether it's loaded or not loaded.
Right.
I said, okay. Accidentally, it must have just gotten pointed toward him.
Okay.
And it went off. It went off.
That makes no sense.
EMS arrives to treat James.
All the way down the hall to the right. Good, are you?
I gotta clean these.
Can I need help with anything?
Entry, exit. Right. Behind the left, got some restrooms coming from his.
You probably want to he's a combat medic. He's afraid. All right, I'm just going to. He knows what he's doing. I'm good. Here's some more tape if you want to read.
He's lost where it was. We need him in the floor.
All right.
He's still breathing, but he's not getting his pulse.
Yeah.
And approximately how long ago, when it went off, how long did it take you to call us? Do you kind of remember?
Oh, immediately. I called immediately. Is he going to be okay?
Well, that's what they're here for, ma'am. And I'm here talking to you, so I'm not in the room. You know. Okay.
He is my,
Well, you remember what time down?
he is my heart.
I understand.
He is my heart.
How long have you all been married?
25 plus years.
It's a good amount of time, huh? Long time.
He is my heart.
I understand. How long does he have? You say he has dementia. How long does he have dementia for?
7 years.
7 years. How old is he?
77.
77. Okay. Does he have a license anywhere around here?
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
not
you know
in the room.
what?
Where is it?
It is at his daughter's house in Monroe.
Okay.
He left his wallet there.
Well, that's okay.
There.
Well, that's okay, honey. I don't need it that badly. But I know you'll know his name. And
Oh, my God. I don't know if it's James L. Agan. It's James Leslie Agan is his full name.
James Leslie.
Yep.
And are you heard it all?
I'm not.
Okay. Good. What kind of pistol was it?
22.
It was 22.
Yep.
You know what kind? You know what brand or?
I don't know what brand. It was his gun.
You gotta be effing
He
kidding
was
me.
going to show me how to use it.
Like, what's the point of cleaning it if every single time he's gonna get
And how old are you, honey?
clay on it?
I'm 62.
62. So you said he was being a little stubborn about a shower, right? Is that just part of the dementia?
It's part of the dementia.
I understand. My grandmother has it, unfortunately, and I know it kind of.
It's part of the dementia.
Yeah, I understand. Now I know you guys said you kind of got into just a little verbal argument, but that's nothing out of the
That's
ordinary.
it. No.
Nothing out of the ordinary, right?
Nothing out of the ordinary.
I understand. And you've never,
No.
and I know this is going to sound like a really silly question, but you've never put your hands on him, and he's never put his hands on you,
Absolutely
right?
not.
Okay, good.
In 25 years plus marriage, we've never put hands on each other.
Good.
No. Absolutely not. No, he is my sweetheart. He's the love of my life.
I understand. Who did you call that was on the way here?
My daughter-in-law.
Your daughter-in-law? Okay. And how old is she?
40.
40? What's her name? Just so we know when
Nicolette Agan and his son, James Agan.
Nicolette and James Agan? Okay. Those are his kids?
It's his son and daughter-in-law.
His son and daughter-in-law?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, God, I need them here. I need them here.
I understand. As soon as they get here, okay. Is
Yes.
there anything else you think that you can tell me that's kind of important?
I love him more than life itself.
I understand. Is there anything else that you can kind of remember that might have happened that you might just...
No, it was just he was getting fussy about getting a shower, about how I was having to instruct him about opening and closing the glass shower door so it doesn't break.
Sure.
Never touch that gun.
How long have you guys had it?
Oh
That's his gun from before we were married.
Oh, wow. So, some time, huh?
Yeah,
It's been some time. Okay.
absolutely.
Another officer joins in questioning Marianne. As she tells her story, holes start to appear.
You said you had a few glasses of wine? Two. How long ago was that?
That was 5:30.
What about that glass of wine right there?
Oh, see, I didn't even finish. That's my second one.
Where were y'all at when this happened? Y'all went
In the bedroom.
in the bedroom? How was he positioned? Was he sitting up?
He was standing up.
Standing up?
Standing up.
Right where when I got here, where he's laying in the bed, was
Yes.
he standing there?
Yes.
Okay. Which way was he facing? Was he facing this way?
I think he was facing, towards me.
Okay.
Because we decided he was going to get in the shower, and he said, no, we need to dress one problem at a time, because he was fussing. He's got dementia.
Okay.
And
What were y'all fussing about?
about him getting in the shower, about me showing him how the shower opens, because if the glass is now touching,
Okay.
if you don't do it a certain way, it's going to break.
Yeah. That's a weird combination, though. We're arguing about fussing, and then we're showing how to work a gun. Okay.
I know.
Where was the gun normally kept at?
In the drawer.
Where he was standing?
Over close to in our drawer where the underwear is.
Okay, the one that was open? Did I kick shut?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So he was
We
facing...
just talked about it earlier in the evening.
Well, I'm just trying to get some stuff ready for... We got an investigator come talk to you real quick, just to get your statement and stuff. Is he so he's standing up, and y'all are talking or arguing, fussing, and he's facing this way?
Well, we weren't fussing when we were talking about the gun.
Okay.
He said, we're going to do one thing at a time.
Okay.
So he said, we're going to talk about the gun first.
Yeah.
I said, okay. He said, I'm never keeping a loaded gun in the house, okay? Which, for all I knew, that was true.
Yeah.
Because I hadn't touched that gun since we've been married 25 years.
You never touched it before?
Never.
Okay. Well, how were you going to show him how to use it if you
No,
were...
he was going to show me.
He was going to show you. Okay. I got that backwards then. Okay. All right.
He was going to show me how to use it.
But for what I'm trying to figure out real quick, he was standing up next to the bed where he's at, right?
Yes.
But he's facing this way. Is that right? Y'all are talking?
Yes.
So you're over here?
Right.
Okay. And who got the gun out of the dresser?
I'm not even sure who got it out.
Where was that?
Probably him. He got it out earlier.
Okay. Why did he get it out earlier? You said you haven't hardly seen it in 25 years, right?
I have not.
Okay.
He was going to get it out so he could show me how to use it. He got it out.
Are y'all normally up this late at 11 o'clock?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
We're not out.
Okay. Me too. Okay, so y'all are... What's the fuss about the shower? How long y'all lived here?
Oh, 15 years.
Okay, does he not use that shower regularly?
He does, but that shower has gotten where it shifts.
Mm-hmm.
So the shower, you can check it yourself.
Is it a sliding door or something?
It's not a sliding door, but it will adjust and the edges touch.
Okay.
And they told me if those edges touch too much,
Yeah.
that the whole shower door can crack and break.
Okay.
So I was telling him, I said, I need to explain to you about how you're going to go in and out, because he normally slides the door all the way out. I said, you've got to slide it in. You've got to go into the shower.
Okay.
And not out of the shower.
Okay.
That's what I was trying to explain to him.
Okay.
He's like, okay, we're going to do one thing at a time.
And just for clarification, just based on age and stuff, what's your relationship to him?
He's my husband.
That's your husband, okay. What's the age difference?
15 years.
15? Okay. You know what caliber that gun is?
22.
It's 22? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'll let you keep talking to them for just a minute. I just want to clarify a few things. I got to get figure out some stuff real quick.
Okay.
While James continues receiving medical attention, officers examine the scene.
Yes. 22 caliber. 22.
It's another dual safe one.
No, this is an older one. There it is, serial number. While y'all are in there, will y'all look for a hole in the wall for me? Yeah, we'll try. You can find it. So he was standing where you're at, facing this way. She was standing on this side. Gun came out of this dresser at the foot. That's a bolt hole, but which way? Do you know which way it was laying?
She just said that he was teaching her how to use it, and I think she was trying, I'm assuming she was trying to let the hammer down, or she slipped the hammer and it went through. You said that ain't it?
I don't look like it.
That's the old.
No, that's a drill hole.
That's what I said.
That's an itty bitty entrance.
No, we ain't got entitled one yet. Okay, so.
Yeah.
The next close check, all over.
There's a little nick right here on this headboard, but it ain't. See, that looks like fresh chip. But it would have just fallen down.
Stretcher's ready, yeah. Pretty light.
Better one?
She in braids or she
Well, I was looking at. You're talking about at the crease of the thing. Yeah. So I was looking at it earlier. It looks like there's metal like stuck in it. I can't get over that.
It's running now. No.
Honestly, just because you
I
brought it
know,
up
go
before.
ahead
So,
and ask me whatever.
no, of course, honey. How much do you usually drink every night, or is it just
Not
every
every
once in a
night,
blue
no.
moon? Okay. How much do you usually drink, if you had to guess?
I probably drink a glass, probably, well, I'd say 2 glasses, probably every third night, every fourth night.
Sure. So about,
Something
you'd
like
say
that.
probably about 2 glasses every time you do drink, though?
Yes.
Okay. So drinking 2 glasses is not something out of the ordinary.
No,
Okay.
it's not. It's not like I was drunk and...
Sure.
Are they about to bring him out?
I'm in here with you, ma'am, so I have no idea what they're doing in the room.
This is the worst day of my life. Worst day of my life. That hinders my heart. Where are my kids? Where are my kids?
Should be son and daughter-in-law.
Who do you think you did here?
Can we go sit her at the kitchen table?
Yeah.
Here, honey, let's go take a seat on the kitchen table real quickly.
I can't see him?
No, not right now. No, ma'am.
Okay.
David, one trip, please.
Does he take any kind of medication? I'm sure he does, right? Do you know what he takes?
Yeah, I've got his meds over here.
He takes a lot of medicine?
He takes, I wouldn't say a lot,
Well, I'm sure with the dementia, I know he probably takes some, right?
but he has high blood pressure. He's got, so he takes blood pressure, amlodipine, I think is blood pressure. Metformin is for diabetes. I don't know what that's for. I mean, he takes several things, so yes, and he takes memantine for his dementia. So yes, he takes some medications.
Okay. I understand.
Those are his meds.
How is there still blue and red clay coming out?
I must have given it away.
Okay. I gotcha.
Nothing strong.
No, sure, I
I
understand.
mean, just a regular wine.
I get you. And you didn't finish this tonight, right? It's been open before?
No, it's been open.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, it's been open.
Okay, honey, let's take a seat. You can have a seat right here.
Well, I was about to say, let's move for right here.
Not even gonna use this. Not even gonna use it. Not even worth it. Cause freaking. Ooh, wait.
I just got some quick important statements from her. Yeah, and weird. I caught her in something for a second there where I was like, you know, she's saying that he was showing her how to use the gun, and I was like, well, who got the gun out? She's like, well, he must have. Well, who got the gun out? I said, where's it normally kept at? And she said the bottom dresser, the one I kicked shut. So, all of that's weird. I don't like the powder burn on his chest. Point blank. You coming?
James is rushed to hospital.
I cannot believe that gun was loaded. He said, I don't keep a loaded gun in this house.
What up?
I haven't touched that gun in 25 years.
Nope, not a liberal. Not even close.
I haven't touched that gun in 25 years.
Where are they at?
City Station.
Okay. What'd you say their names were?
James and Nicolette Hagan.
Okay.
Oh, God.
How old are the grandkids?
Okay, we have his and hers. David's kids, Michelle's 26, Damien is probably 23, Nicolette's kids are 21 and 16, then they have two together that are 10 and 7.
Okay. Where were you at before this?
I was in Texas before I was married to him.
Okay.
So
how'd you meet?
Internet. Don't laugh.
No, it seems to be that way nowadays.
Everyone meets
As
people on
James
the
is in
internet.
transport, officers are able to search the bedroom for the bullet.
I'm thinking it, you know, like he said, even if it did hit that, it would have just fallen down.
Yes, like you said, it's pretty solid.
What about that right there? See, in the middle of my light, towards the edge, like go down 6 inches. Right, no, up, left, right there, yeah. Kind of like a nick. Trying to find
No, that's gross.
Yeah, it looked like it came out.
Tell your married coworker to go home to their spouse.
I'm not finding anything yet.
How gross.
I think it probably still had a lot of velocity going through him. If it hit the board, I think it might have just bounced. I mean, that's an inch worth of
Fun fact.
wood gas.
There was this guy very recently that wanted to date me, like very seriously wanted to date me. And the only thing is that he still lived with the mother of his kids. They still shared a home. And I don't care. Like, that you could say all day that you're like, these guys aren't together, but y'all live together. You share children together. You live together. I am not involving myself in that situation. I would never want to, even if me and my significant other broke up, if we're still living together and you're going to date someone else, nah, bro, I'm not okay with that. So I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't do that to somebody else. So yeah, that's the type of bitch that I am. I don't do that shit. That's gross. There's way too many people in the world to do that stuff. Like, it's so not necessary. There's many people that don't have a significant other, aren't living with their baby mama, baby daddy, whatever. It's just not for me. I deserve more than that. You know? Somehow, even with all that cleaning, still managed to get blue motherfucking clay on it. Hopefully that's all the clay, the blue. I hope it's all out. More blue fucking clay on it. All right, I'm gonna put just a little bit of clay softener in this. Gosh. That's the sound of the police. Hi, Christine. This is really pissing me off. This machine sucks dick. I'm so tempted to go to Michael's tomorrow and get the freaking Sculpey one, because maybe that one will be better, because I shouldn't have to work this hard. And I've seen other people use their pasta machines and they're not struggling the way I'm struggling. I had a really, really, really good day, actually. Can't pump fake. Okay, that one kind of worked. After all of that, we're done. Now let's clean up all the clay that's on my floor. Now, I'm not making anything with this clay right now. I just wanted it ready for when I do want to use it. I got to see my most favorite people today. Is this the white one? Yes. And just like that, we have clay that'll work. Yeah, like meal prepper clay, kind of. I don't know about this glitter one, but I do want to get one of these yellows popping. This yellow is not soft at all. I hate New York. I hate it here, guys. I can't express that fact enough. I despise it here. I loathe it here. I truly, truly hate it. But I understand. It is what it is. It's like the worst place in the world. But I will say, out of all 5 boroughs, I'm glad that I live on Staten Island. These berries, wild berry sour Skittles are so good. See what happens with this old lady.
She says he's standing right there. Gun came from this bottom drawer that I kicked shut earlier when the meds were coming, or medics were coming in. A couple weird things on the who got the gun out. She like paused for a little bit and she's like, oh, he must have. Did you check the shirt good? It might have gotten trapped in the shirt.
So that's why
was there a hole in it?
she had the shirt on.
I think he did.
Yeah.
That's just a wife beater on.
There's blood on this, but there's no hole in it.
I mean, look at that residue on it.
Yeah. Yeah, it was had damn near first contact. And
So,
got burns on
she
his-
also says they were fussing about her showing him how to use the shower. He's trying to show her how to use the gun. That's what she's saying. Something about the shower can easily break if you slide it wrong.
Yeah, outdoors. These must be stuck.
But no, if we can find a hole, it'd be pretty there. Just snow. Please get crime scene come in. Go ahead. FN. FN.
Hall's fire. Los Angeles, California. Hall. Sorry. You know, I was looking on the bed.
Nah, brother, catch your breath. Drink some water. You kind of fell right back in your own thing. It was really good. The fireman came in and started to take over, and I was like, he kind of was EMT, and he was like, okay, just keep moving. Made the right sound. You got some gloves on? Anybody got some extra gloves on? Just, he flipped any.
Yes, there is.
I moved him gently, trying to see if I could find it. I don't want to move too much. And I mean, the skin's broken, but I mean, like it could.
I challenge you on that, Big Vegas.
Because it's, it's a 22. I was like, if he's standing here, it's just a lamp for.
Epcot and Disney.
Left side came out almost to the spine.
See, this is why you're my best friend.
Yeah. Facing the bathroom a little bit. His arm good. The entrance one was like, unless that's the exit. Which one? You shot the back. No, that powder burn. Yeah, that powder burn's like that's point blank. It's like contact. It's like I guarantee he probably, like you said, was like going up to her, showing her how to do the hammer. Of course, she was easing the hammer down and slipped off her finger because it ain't got the same. Why would be against somebody's chest? Up that they're like we're like this close, and I'm like, he's showing her how to do it. And she's holding the heads of the damn barrel. Yeah, I know, but like, you still have to have the barrel like against her. I'm just saying, a lot of people are this. No, I know. I mean, with that much residue, it's within probably 6 inches.
Has something been going on here to where you felt like you needed to be taught how to use it? If you've had it for so long?
With all the new election stuff going on and just this, that, and the other.
Okay.
That's why.
Yeah.
We were just talking, Blaine was my son, Blaine was talking about buying a gun. And I'm like, well, we don't even really have a gun. He's like, yes, we do, that old 22 pistol.
Mm-hmm.
I hate guns.
Are y'all both retired?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm a retired dental hygienist. She's retired from West Georgia.
Was he a professor?
He was. He was a professor, and he was also director of continuing education.
Okay.
Oh, did you meet him?
You want to see where your
as
kids
a
are
student?
at? See if they're close by?
Like, my kids. Oh, my kids. My Blaine. I talked to Blaine.
Blaine.
Oh.
James L.A.
What kind of medical history does he have?
Diabetes, high blood pressure, has a pacemaker. I've got his medications all over.
You're good. I just need medical history.
Okay.
Is that anything else you think of?
What else does he have?
Dementia.
Oh, yes, dementia. Dementia, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, diabetes, cholesterol. Those are the main things.
Cholesterol, diabetes, high blood pressure.
Dementia is the main thing.
Dementia
right now.
and... Did I write that for? That should be fine. So there's blood on the back where it was bleeding. Yeah. He was bleeding good. There's no exit one, so the blood's still in him. And it's not stuck in the fabric on the underside. Sorry, mouth straight out. Not that little. Well, no, like a lot of times they get stuck, like barbed. Out. Yeah. It's probably still in him. No, that's why I change anything. We took pictures of both shirts where the powder burns in. That's probably just the muzzle blast.
What is that noise?
There's no reason you'd have a gun unless you shot plus. There's no reason why you'd have just powder burn right there. Like I said, I think that
What the
she was trying to decock it and he walked up like this and then it went off. Would make sense. She said that, I mean, that's going to be within a foot with that much powder. No, that's closer to a foot. You got gloves on now? You still got your glove on? I'm stupid. I've got my other gloves. Well, flip this powder burn over. Where the powder burn's at? On the front or back? On the front. That's what I'm saying. The powder burn is so strong, it's almost muzzle on shirt. Well, you have that white shirt on. But you're talking about 22. Like, You talk about how little of powder is even in that cartridge. That's literally like it's almost against his chest. You wouldn't get that from a foot away from somebody either. You'd have to be within probably inches, if not touching.
She's in there laughing, cutting jokes over there with that girl.
That's not told.
There's 3 empty bottles of wine in the trash can.
Yeah.
I didn't want to cycle it. I just left it as is, but it's fully loaded, it looks like.
Well, that's if you just.
I mean, I can see it's got 2.
I'd imagine it's fully loaded. Yeah. It was a self-defense gun they kept in their dresser.
She's there.
What's she saying now?
She's saying that she was in the box of ammo, even though she was telling us it wasn't loaded. So I'm just saying the story that she's saying she's standing across the room with her. She's like press contact. Right? She sends you the.
I'm gonna get off in like a half hour.
There's an old hole in here. Never mind. You're good. It's from the door.
That looks like it. No, it's 22 long, I guess. Yeah, it's 22 long. The gun was stored in here. What was the drawer that was open? Both of those were. That one was fully open. The other one was partially open. That looks like a holster right there. Yeah, it's a holster right there.
Yeah, there. I'm gonna check this one if it was. See if there's ammo on it.
I don't know. Nobody likes me anymore because I'm not with the drama. So I'm okay with that. You don't gotta. I don't gotta have anybody watching me.
Son and daughter-in-law arrive at the home.
Who's in there? Who's in there?
Everybody almost.
Okay.
Nobody likes me, but that's okay. 'Cause I like y'all anyway.
He's already taken it. We've taken it already to Tanner. He's on the way right now. Okay. Where's he shot at? Left chest. Went on his back, we believe. Okay. Any arterial or anything like that? I can't give you all that, unfortunately, just because we already saw the 2. Right. I can't give you more than that. But he's already gone. He's already on the way to Tanner. He's on the way to Tanner.
So y'all need to go to the hospital. I'll go to the hospital.
Doing okay?
Just giving y'all the heads up. Once you get there, you aren't going to be able to go direct because there's going to be in the trauma. So you'll be having to wait in the waiting room. I just want to give you that heads up that when you go there, they're going to be working with them. Okay. Okay. So.
What's up? My purse. Yeah. I can't get Blaine. I mean, he probably works tomorrow.
Hey, leave it alone. Don't call nobody. We don't know anything.
Okay. They just ask kids. Okay. I won't call.
Just
Okay. Okay. So it started rubbing again, and Carrie's got to adjust it. Right. So I told Jim, I said, I'm going to have to help you. Right. With your shower. Okay. Well, I don't know that I want to take a shower tonight. I said, okay. Well, he said, let's deal with one thing or the other. I said, okay, what do you want to do first? Let me show you how to use the gun.
Just clarify a couple things on the dressers. Like, does it get stored separately?
The gun?
The gun and the ammo?
Yes, it gets stored in the one of the drawer, the underwear sock drawer. One of them.
Was the gun usually unloaded?
It's supposed to be unloaded. That's what Jim said. He said, we don't keep a loaded gun in this house.
Okay.
And
So who opened the other drawer then?
Maybe he's got dementia, so I don't know if he could remember which drawer it was in or...
Well, but like who? So you didn't.
He got the gun out.
You didn't open the other drawer where the ammo's at?
No, I didn't.
Okay. That's what I'm just trying to figure out because the drawers when I got here before I ended up kicking them shut for the medics, the bottom drawer's all the way open. The drawer right above that's partially open, where the bullets are.
Well, he was about to get in the shower, so I don't know if he was getting underwear out or I don't know.
Okay.
But he was getting the gun out.
How far away was he from you when all this happened?
Oh gosh, he was not that far.
Like from where we're standing at, how far would that be?
Oh, he was probably close.
Okay, well, you reenact it with your finger. How far are we talking?
I'm talking probably this close.
That's where you were standing at?
Probably so.
Okay.
Because I was like, Jim, I don't know anything about this trigger thing, and you know, because he said the gun is unloaded. Don't worry about it. And I said, David, my stepson, has taught me that I'm not supposed to aim a gun, whether it's loaded or not loaded.
Yeah.
So I don't know how. I just
Okay. Well, I'm trying to figure out the angle, because if y'all are talking to each other, I'm trying to figure out why the angle is from here going this way. You know, without the barrel being like right here on his chest.
Oh.
Is what I'm trying to figure out here.
No, I would not put it here on his chest.
Okay, but like when we got here, you said that y'all were talking, and
We were talking, and so
you said the gun's unloaded.
it was supposed to be unloaded.
Okay, and that's a single action revolver, right?
Heck if I know.
Have you heard that term from him?
No,
Okay. How'd the hammer get cocked back?
because I was asking him, I'm like, how far do you have to cock this back for it to be activated? Because we were talking about the gun because it was unloaded.
Okay.
And he said, you know, you cock it all the way back to get it to shoot.
And y'all are standing here talking.
And we're standing here talking.
Pulled the hammer back, and
The
gun went off.
And evidently I pulled the trigger.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, investigator should be pulling. He should be walking in just a second. I'm gonna check on him. Just hang tight right here with Officer Taylor for a second.
Hello, how are ya?
Just curious, which one of you said the trigger, but you were going like this. Are you talking about the hammer, or are you talking about
The hammer.
Okay. I'm just curious, like, which one you were.
Of course, I like the hammer. Because you got to pull the hammer back for the trigger to work, right?
It just depends on the guy.
Oh, okay.
It depends on the guy.
This was an old 22 pistol.
Okay. I didn't get a chance to look at it, so.
So, yeah, I don't even know where it is in there.
Okay.
I don't know what it is. And so, one of the rules is you don't pull the gun, whether you know if it's loaded or not, you don't do it. And we don't point for
That'd be pretty frantic.
well, here. I haven't ever touched a gun. No, that's one you don't know about. I've never touched a dang gun. The hammer.
What she was making. I'm just curious, like, which one.
Of course, I like the hammer. Because you got to pull the hammer back for the trigger to work, right? This was an old 22 pistol. So, yeah, I don't even know where.
Yeah, but she was saying she had.
He just all of a sudden tonight, we've been watching something on TV, and he said, you need to learn how to load that gun. I'm like, I really don't do that tonight. I'm like, my husband okay?
I did the best I can. I'm a former combat medic. I was working the best I could. And then I had to hand them off to them, so.
I did look. Just tell me.
I honestly don't know. In regards, he really wasn't, not externally. But unfortunately, I don't have extra. I can't see. And one of those thoracic injuries, you can't tell. You can't tell that kind of stuff just because there's so much space for the blood to go. But there's not like, if you get hit in the arm, you're going to see bruising immediately, whereas like you don't get that. So it's really difficult when you have a thoracic or abdominal injury, okay? Like I said, we covered up both the holes that were there. We started CPR. They were still working on CPR when I left them. I can't give you more.
CPR?
Yes, ma'am. It was to do with his pulse. He was breathing somewhat and stuff like that. So, but I can't
He's
give
got
you.
a pacemaker.
Yeah. Well, they put leads on him and stuff like that to monitor those kind of things.
Oh, dear God. What have I done?
Yeah, I thought all the guns were out of the house.
Jim's had that one gun for years. Ever since we've been married. He's had that gun.
I got no desire,
And I never
Jadis.
learned to use
None. I just want to kick it with my friends and have a good time and play with Clay.
They're not going to find a thing. They're making me feel like a criminal.
No, ma'am. We're just trying to figure everything out in regards to like the angles and all that kind of stuff,
They can't
right?
just walk out of here and they have to do their job. This is their job.
But I'm not a criminal.
Well,
It was an accident.
but ma'am, the angle and all that
that kind of stuff can also help the doctors and stuff, right? Get that trajectory of the bullet, right? Because if it went in straight through here, there's not as much. You got this one brachial artery that it could hit, but say the ankle is more this way, right? You're going more towards the heart, the lungs, and all that kind of stuff, right? So angles and stuff like that mean a lot, not only to us as law enforcement, but also to the doctors, right? Because we got to see the path of the bullet, okay? So there's multiple reasons why we're doing that, because we could just radio ahead and say, hey, it went this way, right?
And they've got to do their job.
It was an
Fact.
accident.
They have protocols they have to follow when a gun's involved. They have to go.
I know they do.
They have to follow all the procedures. It's otherwise they get in trouble. So just let them do their job, okay?
I just want him to be okay.
How old's your dog?
Dog. She'll be 5 next month.
5. She was super calm. She starts whimpering every now and then, but she was super calm while we were in there. She just, well, it's crazy how they have a sixth sense. They know that, like, we're here to help, and she just sat there and watched. She did she was really sweet.
Bless her heart. We were getting ready for bed.
What time do y'all normally go to bed?
So I was just thinking, I was
We're
like,
like,
He has dementia, so he sleeps all day.
Yes.
And he's up all night.
Yeah.
So it's got her all messed up, too, on the sleep schedule.
How long has he had dementia for?
Oh, about 7 years.
7 years.
how progressed is it?
Pretty progressed. Yeah.
Is it more of moments of clarity, or is it more moments of...
Well, because I'll tell you why. Why are people going to go out and go and actually put effort into their content when people don't even have to get on cam and they're able to make money and get donations and have views? It ruined the incentive. Everyone's like, why am I going to go out and risk anything when I could sit in my room and just get drunk in the comfort of my own home and still make money? That stuff ruined everything. The faceless streaming is the worst. I feel like as a streamer, obviously we take a certain risk, like, and our face is attached to our channel, and that's why we're compensated. So I feel like it's really unfair when certain people get to, like, hide. But, you know, life ain't fair.
Which is a
More,
Can't always get what you want, but if you try sometimes, you get what you need.
He's delusional, and when he sleeps during the day, he talks in his sleep.
Oh, yeah. They do that a lot.
So,
I used to do hospice care as well.
So,
I
wow, you've had a lot of experience.
This cop did everything.
Well, no, so that's why I was asking, because I've dealt with a lot of people with dementia and stuff like that, so I'm just curious.
Indeed, lazy streaming, in my opinion.
With dementia, it just comes and goes.
Yeah.
Comes and goes, but like as it progresses, it's like those ratios kind of just do this. You know, for the
He's been doing like a plateau thing, so he'll kind of dip off, but then he's good for a little while, and then he kind of goes a little bit more. So he's had days where he hasn't recognized her.
Yeah.
And told her she didn't live here, stuff like that.
those conversations will be days before they come back.
Yes, it is.
It'll be minutes that they have clarity.
Or if he recognizes somebody or something, like let's say a show or a song or My Boys, they'll come in and he's right there with us, and then they'll leave, and then he's like, I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain. How are you?
Yeah, I've noticed that we used to play a lot of classic music.
Do I know you?
Like classical.
Midway.
Fowler. Yes. Okay, don't remember me this way, okay? Please don't.
Is this your parents?
This is James's
Oh,
parents.
okay.
That's his dad at the hospital.
Look, man, we deal with people every day on the worst day of their life, okay? We don't judge people for that, okay? That's not how it works, okay?
I am not a criminal.
No one's accusing you of anything, okay?
I'm Detective Paderis.
Oh, we can turn a light.
What's your name?
Mel.
James is your husband?
No, yes, well, there's two James.
My husband is James and her husband is James.
Yes.
James, okay. All right. Can you give us a minute to talk for a second?
Yes,
Do you mind?
yes, let me know. Which way is better for me to...
You said Mary Ann?
Mary Ann.
Mary Ann tells her side of the story to the detective. Then she heads to the bedroom to show the officers how the shooting unfolded.
I don't know where the gun is.
I believe she has it, and if he doesn't, it's on the dresser. I'm complete. Okay, well, we got it.
So, you're in here?
Yes. We're in here.
Well,
And I'm standing
that's how I
here.
feel.
We're standing, and he's standing there, and wherever the gun is, I'm like, you know.
Let me get on this side so you can kind of help me understand.
Okay.
So, he's standing here.
If I got on here and I started like shitting on people and saying really gross, disgusting, mean things, I'd have 100 viewers. I don't want to do that. But if I come on here and I'm nice and I talk nice to people and I make nice things out of clay, nobody wants to F with me. That's a you problem. That's not a me problem. I'm content. I'm happy. I don't want to be mean. I don't want to say mean things about people. I don't want to feel bad. I don't want to say a bunch of things online and then feel bad later because, oh God, I shouldn't have said that. Oh my God, I can't believe I said, like, I don't know if that happens to y'all, but that happens to me. I don't want to have to ask for forgiveness. I want to avoid doing the things that I need forgiveness for. That's the whole point of the journey that I'm on. It's very easy for me, at least, to get on here and say a bunch of disgusting things. It's very easy for me to be funny while doing it and to be justified in doing it, because the people that say really gross things about me are really gross individuals themselves for the most part. But that's none of my business. That ain't for me to judge. That's for the Lord to judge. Right? When I get down on that level and I start to say the same disgusting things that they say, only I'm way more entertaining and way more funny when I do it, I'm also no better. And I think that's the thing that the people that talk about me never got. Like, they would always condemn me and say I'm this and I'm that, but then they would do way worse things than I ever did. And they didn't understand that, like, that made them worse. They still don't get it. And that's unfortunate. I will continue to pray for them. And, like, I don't need to, like, pump fake that I pray about people. Like, my prayers are documented. Like, and it's not for show. It's for me. And for you. And for them. So, you know. I'm not miserable, and I don't wish to act like I am. If I can't get views being happy, then I don't want views.
Okay, you said you had the bullets out.
Yes. The bullets were right over here.
Just like a vape.
Okay.
So they were right in here is where you got
Yes,
you
right
got the
here.
bullets out of this drawer too?
He did. He got the bullets out of the same drawer.
Okay, and you didn't have to unload it, but you don't
No,
know.
you didn't have to unload it.
But you don't know if. Was there still a shell on the revolver?
It's loaded, fully loaded.
It was fully loaded.
All right, you said you always kept it empty.
I always kept it empty.
Did he show you that it was empty first?
No.
Okay.
I wouldn't have
Did you
known.
see? Did he pull bullets in it?
He did not.
Did you put bullets?
I did not.
Okay. Have you been drinking? I know you've been drinking. Somebody smells something.
Very sad.
I had a glass and a half.
Glass and a half of.
It is quite,
It's about 4:30.
it is a lot easier, and it feels so much better.
So I've got to ask some hard questions.
It feels way
I
better.
hope you understand.
I understand.
Do you?
I
Just
do.
because it's my job, so I know it's your husband has a lot going on. But
Like, I thrive doing the right thing.
It's okay.
Because
Well, listen, I'm here just to ask.
I don't gotta worry about none. I ain't worried about none. I ain't worried about none. Because I follow the rules. So I don't gotta worry about something bad happening to me. Because, girl, I follow the rules.
I'm hoping so. You know what I mean?
So
As soon as I leave here, I'm going to go talk to him at the hospital. And I want to make sure everything lines up okay.
Okay.
And that's important to me. Because accidents do happen. Things happen. And it's one thing if something happens. It's another if there's, people stretching the truth or something
Absolutely.
like that. I don't want that to happen. You guys seem like a good married couple, and there's always going to be.
Absolutely, I understand.
But
You ask me what you have to.
okay, were you guys arguing?
We had a little argument. I wouldn't call it arguing. We had an argument about the shower, like I don't, but that's the only argument.
it rots your soul.
Absolutely not.
I was so ugly. Like, it made me unattractive.
The fact that he wanted to show you his gun and how it works. It's not nice. Considering the circumstances, he even said, he said that he always keeps an unloaded gun. And for some reason, he was getting ammo out. You never saw him with his ammo.
Nope.
So why was he messing with the ammo?
I have no idea. Well, I got the ammo out because he said it wasn't loaded, and so he was going to show me how to load the ammo into the gun. That's why I got the ammo out.
So you did get the ammo out.
I got
Did you
the ammo.
handle some of the...
Yes, that one probably, the round probably.
What about the ones in the gun?
No, not the ones in the gun.
You say, no one, you never loaded the gun.
Never loaded the gun.
But you got him out thinking you were going to do it.
Thinking I was going to load it.
Okay. And he immediately just handed you the gun and says it was unloaded.
Yep.
Did he open up the cylinder?
Nope.
You can do none of those things?
Never do that.
Okay. And why did you have your finger on the trigger?
I don't know. I can't tell you that.
Okay. I guess where we're at right now. You all want to make sure that Miss Mary, if something happened, that it wasn't completely accidental, whether he was upset, you were upset, and the decision was made in a moment. I'd rather get that ball rolling now, not later when it looks like we had an opportunity to tell me a mistake was made. We find something different. I don't want to leave here today and go down and talk to him. He told me, yeah, she just got upset.
Blew me away.
No, goodness gracious, a shot in the chest is not that way, all right? People that try to hurt people are only going for the head and things, okay? So I don't think there was any intention to kill this man or anything like that. But when I talked to him, and he's like, oh, she just got upset. I don't want that to happen. We can talk about that now. Figure things out.
No, the only thing that we got upset about was the shower. That was it.
Is he going to tell me the same story when we talk to him in a little bit?
I think he will.
The exact same story.
He should.
No,
Well,
you gonna
he's
walk
got
into
dementia.
I understand, but
So, yeah, he should tell you the same story, though, because, yeah,
you sure about that?
I'm fine with it.
I just don't know nothing else.
No,
Oh, I appreciate that.
he's going to tell you the same story.
Okay. And it was completely accidental.
Completely
You had no
accidental.
intention.
No intention. The man is the love of my life. We just celebrated 25 years of marriage.
Anytime something like this happens, we have to be thorough. And one of the ways that we can be most thorough a lot of times is we actually have a lie detector test at our police department. Would you be willing to take that test?
Yeah. So, I don't know. It's a hard question. Yeah.
It's a hard question.
I mean, it's not a hard question for me, but could be for somebody. Not for me.
Would you be willing to take that test?
I'd be willing to take a test. Absolutely. I need to shoot my husband on purpose.
The detective gives Marianne devastating news from the hospital.
Oh, no.
It's not true.
Ma'am, if I didn't shoot my husband and he died, and I only was married to my husband for like a year and some change. That's all you did? That was your reaction? It ain't true. What? That is suspicious. That is suspicious. I let out a death scream. When they told me that Charlie was dead, I let out a death scream. I never cried like that in my life. It was like, just like the most. It was a death scream. It was brutal. It's setting in now. Now she's like, oh shit, I killed my husband. I killed my husband, girl. How did you do that, girl?
Sorry, I was trying to hold the sneeze in.
There's no way he's gone. David. He's crying. He didn't really say much of anything. Oh, God. Is the investigator back there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I'll give him just 1 second.
That's fine. I may need to stop him out there before he comes in here.
Okay, can you get him to call before he gets here?
Yeah.
Or just say, you know,
I've got him a lot to do with.
Okay.
It's not true. I'm in shock. I'm just in shock. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Can I get a glass of water?
I had my wits about me in that video. That was kind of
I'm gonna go to the hospital. It's gonna be okay.
me in a better state than I was originally in.
I really hate to say it to you, because I can't even imagine. He was my forever person.
Despite her many stories, police can tell that there's something Marianne isn't telling them. Part 2 of this series will continue with the formal police interrogations from this investigation.
What? You are...
How old? 12.
He's doing this.
Don't talk to me right now, bro. You guys are gonna be going outside.
Now let's try to get this blue.
This is Alexa Smith, and
Agate blue.
Of all time. Police have no idea that they're about to be pulled into a twisted true crime story of a family that implodes with deadly results. The case begins on
Oh, I
September
rounded my
28th,
nails out because I don't like them
2021, when
square.
Carlsbad police respond to Kelly Smith's home.
I'm too
There,
old for
officers
square
find
nails.
Kelly's 12-year-old grandson, Brent Sullivan, unresponsive.
Why won't this open?
Is it this one?
There we go.
Oh, I'm sorry. Backyard? Backyard. I'm just gonna go around. There's dogs.
Oh, this is a little... This might be okay.
Where at?
I hope, by the way, that I ordered more of this agate blue. Because I like it. Agate. It's called agate. I don't know how to say that. Okay, Google. How do you say the word AGATE blue?
Pronounce it Aggie It Blue or Aggie Up Blue.
Aggie it? Aggie. Let's call it Aggie blue. That's what I'll call it. I'll call it the Aggie blue. Aggie blue. My kid's seen so much of my artwork. She was very impressed. She took a whole bunch of it with her. I wanted to be selfish and keep her home with me, but my in-laws haven't seen her in a longer time than I haven't seen her, so. Oh! Be nice to the Doges.
Hey, sir, do you have an ID on you?
Obviously, Nala's not here. She doesn't need me anymore.
Okay. All right.
She's kicking it with her real master.
What's your name?
My dad.
Hey, Jacob, just hold perimeter. All right.
There's a new hot pot place that opened up. I'm excited to go to soon. I'm not gonna tell you when I'm gonna go, but I'm gonna go soon.
I'm gonna need you to do me a big favor. You can't go anywhere, okay?
One day
we
soon.
Need to hang tight right here.
No!
What's your name, ma'am? Who's that kid in the back? How do you know him?
He's the grandson.
Who lives here?
Kelly.
Kelly?
My grandfather.
What about this gentleman?
I know he's the friend of ours.
Okay.
I'm from Albuquerque. I'm just visiting.
Okay. Who else is in the house?
Just the mom.
Is this a different house or is it connected?
Oh no, I was pointing like towards her. The mom, Kelly, Mike, and he just woke up.
EMS arrives and rushes Brett to the nearest hospital.
I don't think I need to add any softener to this. It's pretty okay.
I don't need to go if he's gonna expert, right? No. Sarge, give me a minute. Hey, don't talk to me right now, bro. Hey,
Dang. I think it's good.
give me just a minute. Fucking kid. Okay, clear up. Smoking marijuana. Okay.
Smoking marijuana! Not the reefer.
I have Narcan in my car.
No!
No, we have not Narcans yet. We have not. Here you go. Here's a Narcan right there. Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry.
Oh!
I don't know right now.
As police secure the scene, a water department employee shares some crucial information.
So this one was good.
What is he wearing? He's got gray shorts, straight t-shirt, and he's got a black backpack. Okay, thank you. Okay. I was just advised of
Mucho
the water
suspicious.
department shortly before our arrival. Male subject, gray shirt, gray shorts with black backpack, walked out of that backyard and left towards possibly Pierce Street.
Who else is in here?
He doesn't know. He just got here.
Okay.
He hasn't even got inside.
Hello.
The mom, Leslie.
What's your name, sir? Michael Ortiz?
This is Brad.
I already have a red one out.
Whose child is that in the back? The 12-year-old?
Silva.
The mother's right back there.
Where's she at?
She's in the back.
She's in the back?
And this gold.
Okay.
This is the house.
Ma'am, what's your name? Kelly Smith.
Go get the dogs.
What happened?
And then I have these other colors, like,
Stealing drugs. He's
I
been
might
doing
try
this for a
this
while.
one.
Stealing drugs from who?
From his mom.
Stealing drugs from your mom?
What do you know that he took? Or what
People
do you
don't,
think he took?
keyboards don't like my name either. When you try to spell Carissa, it comes out effed up.
He took fentanyl. Did you find fentanyl around him? Or you think he took it?
No, he had taken her drugs yesterday, and
Oh no, they're on the Fetty Wap.
What's the baby's date of birth?
September. She's my 11th grandbaby.
Is there anyone else in the house that I need to know of?
You don't know the baby's birthday? You POS. No, I'm not. I'm kidding. My dad doesn't know all his grandkids' birthdays either.
Are they inside?
Silver and gold. Silver and gold.
Is there anybody else in the house? Is there a big dog?
Oh god, this is gonna take forever. This one's like a rock. Nothing. I don't like to go outside. I'm agoraphobic.
She says no.
I'm 40 years old. I'm not a baddie. Oh yeah, I like to go shopping. Food shopping, clothes shopping, window shopping. I like shopping. I like to drive too. I do like going for drives. I like drives.
You don't know who was here?
Letting some people stay here.
Where's Dad?
Brent's dad's dead.
Okay. What about...
Brent's mom's still out there.
Okay, but anyone she's dating, boyfriend, that was here? Because someone left, and we need to know who that is. We need to talk to them. We need to find them.
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know. Me and the baby were asleep.
Who's the other gentleman that was here? You just pulled up, bro. Well, you were here. Yeah, you were here before I was. Before I got here, listen to me. Before I got here, somebody else said that they saw a male subject leave that backyard with a black backpack.
Nobody else was here.
I'm just telling you what I'm hearing.
I know, but nobody else was here.
You be lying, king.
I stopped. I see you pull up right there, and you turn around.
Yeah.
And I was gonna leave, and I was like, I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
So I got down, and then that's when you were like,
Okay. Do you have any Mexico ID? Okay.
I have Arizona driver license.
Do you have any Mexico ID though?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you see what happened?
Well, I just pulled in.
I know. I'm just asking, man. I'm trying to get as much information as a 12-year-old
I
kid.
heard yell or something. I seen you pull up. I seen you turn. I pulled up, opened my door, somebody yelled. We looked. I figured.
Do you have an ID?
Oh, Candace.
All right, you guys, happy Wednesday. Have to tell you right at the top here, I am exhausted today.
Aw.
Truly, the child that I am currently growing decided to wake me up at 4 o'clock in the morning. He was having some description of a dance party in the womb. I mean, 4 a.m. without a care in the world. Like, unsa, 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 unsa. He was at a club late pregnancy gets so weird. I mean, just like at all times, you have to consider another human that is living its own life inside of you, just occupying your space. I was explaining how odd this phenomenon is to my team. And of course, Skylar then thought of the most male-coded analogy. He's like, oh, like this guy from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And yeah, like babies are cuter, but yeah. It's like they control, they decide there's no going back to sleep when somebody's having a dance party inside of you. It was completely crazy. So I am tired. Strangely accurate. I gotta give Skylar some credit there. That's what it feels like. Anyway, I got a strange press request today. Blake Neff is now entering the foray. He's speaking to reporters and wants everyone to know that I'm just jealous of Erica. How is he a real person? That's what I know. I want to know how Blake Neff exists. What are the laws here governing society? I just, like, how are you a real person? This feels made up. It feels cartoonish. It's like so teenage. Oh, what would you say? Everybody's jealous of Erica. Anybody that critiques her? Sean Ryan, Joe Rogan. This is consensus. Is everyone you're just jealous? It's like Mean Girls or something. They're also now pushing the same talking point that I'm now somehow working in coordination or support of, I guess, the aims of Hassan Piker. Because don't I realize that Charlie died so that we could blame the left? Absent any positive evidence and just unite the party behind the death. I mean, it is unimaginably dark that they keep repeating this talking point and not realizing what it actually conveys.
I'm gonna eat some chips.
Anyway, I have a surprise for you. Gotta get you through this hump day with some more footage. So let's back to this.
I don't like Steven Crowder.
Okay, you know what I realized? For those of you who watched Game of Thrones, yeah, where are my Game of Thrones people on HBO? I'm so shocked people say they didn't watch it. It was very good. I mean, maybe not the ending, but a lot of it. I'm basically like the Arya Stark character.
I never watched
relate to
Game
Arya
of
Stark.
Thrones.
Don't worry, I'm going to briefly describe to you. Broadly speaking, okay, great. Game of Thrones is about, you've got these warring kingdoms led by leaders from different realms with all different kinds of personalities, from clinical psychopaths and murderers to honorable households, all competing to be like the ruler of the seven kingdoms. Anyway, this is a spoiler alert ahead. I mean, you've had, I feel like, decades to watch it, so I don't feel bad. But Arya Stark is from the household that conducts matters fairly. There's kind of the household that you root for. There's no tricking and scheming and plotting to try to get to the top. And at the beginning of the series, she's just sort of this happy kid. She sort of goes through a lot. And her family, while she is on the way there, is attending a wedding in a neighboring kingdom. It's supposed to be a night of celebration that turns into an absolute slaughter. Just as she arrives, suddenly her mother and her brother and his pregnant bride, everyone gets locked into this dining hall and just murdered. Again, it's supposed to be a celebration, murdered. And Arya manages to escape. Now you have to imagine how that messed a young Arya up, looking at her brother being paraded around, beheaded, after being betrayed. I can imagine, I don't know. I can kind of a little bit imagine this is real life. Anyway, this sort of reshapes her destiny, her entire purpose. It fashions her purpose, so to speak. While every other character throughout the series is sort of fixated on becoming the ruler of the seven kingdoms via politics and deceit, Arya sort of has this one track mind to avenge what happened that night against the liars who lie about everything for power, are willing to do anything for power. Arya's basically just focused because great acts of evil should not just be forgotten about. That's kind of the theme of her character.
True.
You shouldn't just move on when innocent people are murdered. So I resonate with that. Anyway, yesterday I demonstrated to you all that Terrell Farnsworth, he lied to me. That's just a fact. He lied to me about not knowing how to send a clip. Crazy that he even said that. Also about a fear that Google was going to hack him. Double lie. And that hurts me because I actually came into that conversation so genuinely. I was like, once I speak to him, I can clarify matters for people because I know who that is. And he's been on Charlie's team for 10 years, and he'll clear this up, and then I'll use my platform to explain to everyone what actually happened. And I should also tell you that after I had that strange conversation with him and didn't feel good about it, I repeatedly expressed that to Andrew Colbett in the days that followed because I trusted Andrew Colbett, Crazy Candace, at this time, and was kind of saying to him, not kind of, I said to him explicitly, you guys should just release that back footage. I don't understand. Now that I've seen it and there's no gore, what is the issue with just releasing the back footage?
Because it's edited.
Remove suspicion. Why live with the public wrongly believing that you had anything to do with the assassination if you quite literally hold the means to dispel those rumors? I would have released that footage so quickly. Same day. Footage is already going on around. This is not gory. Here you guys go. Sadly, alas. And
I don't agree with ending Snap.
Here's a text chain from
I just think that they need to revamp the program.
I've literally never done any campus event where Terrell was just hovering behind us like that.
I think that Snap should run like Wick.
Constantly hovering.
I don't think that people should get dollar amounts. I feel like they should get vouchers, right? Like Wick gives you like coupons, like, oh, you could get cereal, you could get milk, I think that Snap should be like ingredient based. Like, oh, you can get one snack. You could get, you know, X amount of milk, X amount of eggs, X amount of, you know, deli meats, X amount of produce, X, like, I feel like it should be coupons versus here's a dollar amount that you could sell for drugs if you want. Like, I don't know. Here's a card with $4,000 in food stamps on it. You could go to your local bodega and cash it in, or you could get cigarettes and Philly blunts.
He came back inside
Whatever the kids are smoking these days.
Okay? And he usually starts the tour seasons to make sure they are well set up.
Yep. Yep. I see it all the time. I see it all the time using food stamps.
I don't get why not just release the footage then. It's just such a nonsense.
It's all
not
profit.
To release the footage and clear your name. Like if the whole world suspected that I was implicated in a crime and I had literal video footage that could clear my name, I would immediately release it. I don't get the logic. And he said that's in the preview of law enforcement. He meant
I feel like you shouldn't be able to use EBT at Costco.
Again,
if you could afford Costco, you shouldn't be able to get EBT.
If it was in the purview of law enforcement. Accepting a scenario where
maybe I'm wrong to think that. I don't know. Or at the very least attempt to leak. Actually, no, because like, you should imagine it's like people are like elderly people get EBT, so
and just like law enforcement's like, yeah, but don't release that. Why would they say that? Also, what right would the federal government or responding officers?
I feel like elderly people, like people that are on disability, they should get whatever they need.
Outside of a warrant,
especially like the people that work their whole life.
Everyone was recording that day. That's actually how we all watched Charlie's final moments, right? People were recording it. A police officer can't just go up to you and say, your phone is now in the purview of law enforcement. They can certainly ask you to share the footage willingly, and you can and should comply with that if it's helpful to find a criminal. I know I would. I'd say, like, yeah, here you go. How can I help? I want to help solve this. They can't demand it without a warrant, right? Am I missing something here?
True.
Anyway, yesterday we showed you that Terrell pocketed that SD card. We were all wondering what he did with it, and he pocketed it before he began texting on his phone, his mannerisms, or he's looking around. It's hard to forget that he is the first one
like a
who declared
butthole.
Charlie is dead. And then all of that within 4 minutes. He's taken that footage down, 4 to 5 minutes. He's around the bend, got it in his pocket, texting. Well, today we can share with you my very own October surprise. I call it October surprise because I've had it since October. I've been interested in Terrell since October. Well, since September when I spoke to him, and it just felt off. Intuition. And like I said, there were good guys in government working behind the scenes. And what I learned is that after he pocketed that, he then pretty immediately opened up his laptop. And apparently, in my opinion, that's what I observed with my eyes, sticks the SD card in. For what reason, I don't know. But I'll let you make up your own mind. Take a look. You're listening to this on audio. Here is Terrell. He's bending down, and he's opening his laptop, and he's certainly sticking something into his laptop as he turns on to his computer. He's reaching in his phone. He's texting with somebody.
Laptop.
And, yes, some people might be noting that Lane Schoenberger's on the side washing his hands. That makes sense. Don't think too hard about it. He did help carry Charlie into the car, so he's likely just getting blood off of his hands as any person would after that. You see Terrell, and again, he's texting. He picks up the laptop, and what happens thereafter is he sits facing the other direction and continues onto his laptop, doing what I don't know.
That's weird. That's suspicious.
I don't know. What do you guys think?
That's very odd.
He's first to declare that Charlie is dead because he says he was right there. He just saw that was likely going to be the conclusion. Okay, accept that. He then immediately processes that or goes to grab SD cards.
Why does it always stick? I can't even use this one anymore because it always sticks now.
Laptop. This is all happening within 10 minutes of
What a
Charlie getting
trucker.
hit. 10 minutes of Charlie getting hit, according to my source in government, which I trust. I trust this person. I've trusted this person for a while.
Mother trucker.
And that feel normal to you? Filming yourself, running, securing, particularly at first, the SD card from behind Charlie's head, looking both ways, putting it in your pocket,
all of them?
grabbing your laptop, and allegedly, maybe it looks to be like putting that SD card into that
Why
laptop.
is it so crumbly?
You secured it. We were told from Andrew he was doing this because people can be evil. Okay? Why do you need to get on your laptop? because people can be evil. What's going to happen? It's in your pocket. Why can't you just hand it over to the police if it's evidence and you're trying to be helpful? Just hand the SD card over to the police. They were there. I mean, that's the Turning Point USA narrative, that he was just grabbing SD cards to secure the evidence. But he had already secured it. Why do we now need a laptop? Law enforcement, again, I would like to stress, they know how to use an SD card. The feds know how to use an SD card. The SBI knows how to use an SD card. The local police, the UVU police, everybody knows how to use an SD card. I can guarantee you that. It's not for me to decide the why.
That's crazy.
Right?
That's crazy.
Transparent. My goal is just transparency. And were I Andrew Colvett, I would be upset that Terrell perhaps
Sending food over to on banana
names.
boats.
I'd also would maybe like to
Bought with
know
freaking
why he
snappy
appears to be so
BT.
nervous. Who he's texting as he keeps doing this with. It's just a lot of texting.
These are my taxpayer dollars.
We can infer. Well, we can under Utah law too. We can infer. You could say, like, is somebody telling him what to do? Grab that camera, do this, upload it. We can ask questions.
We're not allowed to ask questions, Candace.
Nah, I'm going to imagine that Andrew won't be too bothered by it at all. He's going to instead issue another round of attacks on me. That's my guess. But the reality is that we were told that there was nothing special about the camera behind Charlie's head, and I would argue that there clearly was. So special, in fact, that I'm now going to demonstrate to you something that I didn't catch earlier. Terrell actually steps over the camera, which was designated to capture the crowd. The camera that was being operated behind Charlie, that's kind of on that little turntable, if you will. He steps over that camera to get to the camera behind Charlie's head. Again, I hadn't realized this before. So remember, we had showed you this camera diagram to give you a visual here. Here it is again. So we have red, camera behind his head, and yellow. I want to point that one out. That camera, the yellow one, is going to fall. Pay attention to it. It goes down, actually, right after Charlie is taken away. It's where it just gets knocked. And again, according to Terrell's 1102 statement, we know that that's filming the audience, in particular, the individuals that are asking questions. It's going to fall to the ground. I'll show you that right now. It might be again because it seems to be on a rotator. Bam. Okay, so it's just under now. It's just under the footage behind Charlie's head. So when Terrell appears approximately 3 minutes later to take the SD card from the camera behind Charlie's head, he steps over it. Steps over the yellow camera. And therefore, he is stepping over its encompassed SD card. And then he disappears behind the tent. Take a look at that. It's on the floor. It's right there. See him take the camera down? Just steps right over it. So if Andrew's narrative, which was shared, is that he was concerned about grabbing the SD cards,
Why didn't he grab all of them?
Step over and leave that one and take one behind his head, which certainly wasn't facing the Losey Center. Why not just grab them both? Right there. Boom, boom. You're worried about people stealing particularly these SD cards? Okay. Grab them both back to back. Grab all three right in that moment. He didn't do that. I feel these are fair questions. And for clarity, because it cannot be overstated enough, all we are seeking are clear answers from the organization that Charlie built, okay? We are not asking for people to be harassed, even though they are seeding the narrative and asking their media friends to put articles like I'm some digital assassin for sharing the truth, which they claim to want. No, we don't want anybody to get hurt. We just want you guys to be honest. I also want to say this. Public lies, or let's assume they aren't lies, actually. Let's say they are just honest mistakes with no ill intent. They still need to be addressed publicly. They deserve to be treated with the same public attention, the same public accountability, especially from an organization that exists as a charity, right? They rely upon our goodwill. As an example, Erica publicly stated with confidence on Glenn Beck's show that Charlie
Erica
was not
Kirk
sending
sends me
text messages
emails
the night
asking me
before,
for money
signaling
all the
that he
time.
was
It's
worried he was going
wild.
to be killed.
Not
But then
personal
becomes
emails,
incumbent upon
but
Erica herself
y'all
to
know
correct
what I
the record
mean.
publicly when we learn that that isn't true. That's how
Turning
you build
point, but
goodwill
she
with the
signs
public.
the
Take
emails.
accountability.
Like,
When we make
Erica
honest mistakes
Kirk,
on the show, we always
send
own
me
them.
more
We
monies.
always correct
I'm not
them
rich
as immediately
enough.
as we have more
I
information,
need more
as
sparkly
publicly
suits.
as when we first asserted them. When it comes to Turning Point USA,
The
it's
suits
just
were
amazing.
pretty
It's-
fire,
it
though.
feels
Not
like we're
gonna
just being perpetually gaslit by them. We're offered a biblical proverb. Like, how dare you even ask us to explain why what we told you before is completely inconsistent with what we're saying now? They're just suggesting that we're evil for noticing these various
Don't you dare
inconsistencies and
notice the
illogical
truth.
points that are being presented by them. Why? I don't know if it needs reminding, but in this country, it is innocent until proven guilty.
No, it's not.
So why does it seem that Turning Point
It's
USA
guilty
and their
until
affiliates are so
proven
hell-bent on
innocent.
sending a 22-year-old
Durr.
young man to his death? He's up for the death sentence. Why are they bringing influencers into the courtroom? Why are they, as Blake Neff has done repeatedly, completely misrepresenting court filings to the public in order to do just that? to assert that Tyler Robinson is guilty. This is a tweet, by the way, from just this morning.
America.
He's already been community noted on it for its intentional misrepresentation. He just lies and misrepresents, and we're the bad guys for noticing that he's doing it. This is what the tweet read. He wrote, Utah prosecutors have responded to Tyler Robinson's defense filing ahead of the final preliminary hearing and confirms what observers pointed out about that filing. The defense is very conspicuously not contesting any of the core evidence showing Tyler Robinson committed the murder. They don't contest the camera footage, the DNA, the rifle, the cause of death, or Tyler's phone data. All they have is a complaint about reliable hearsay, which won't apply at the full trial anyway, and then attacks on the aggravating factors. If there was any merit at all to any of the theories that Candace and them have pushed the last 11 months, why didn't the defense bring them up? And he gets community noted before I can even reply, because it's stunning to me that he thinks he can get away with this. It says
trial hasn't even started yet.
Only probable cause under the Utah 1102 standard. Reliable hearsay is allowed. Defense counsel often skip alternative theories to avoid previewing their strategy before the trial. Silence does not prove that those theories lack merit. Okay, that is correct. And I'm going to explain this to you actually thoroughly, because maybe you're a person who isn't involved in lawsuits, and that's what Blake Neff is banking on when he lies. That's what they're banking on when they take stuff from these filings and they present it to the public. They go, I hope the public doesn't know anything about how legal filings work, okay? Yes, preliminary hearings are not about discovering guilt or innocence. It is about arguing whether or not the filing itself is defective, okay? Like, is there something wrong with this filing that makes it so I don't even have to argue? So the prosecution is coming in, and they are going to state, look what I say he did, right? In Tyler Robinson case, here are the 7 charges which we think we have enough evidence to move forward with. The defense then takes a look, and they say, wait a minute. 3 of these charges are so ludicrous on their face that the courts should just readily dismiss them from this filing without us even wasting time or money having to respond to them. Like, that's what a filing to dismiss means. It's you, if you're the defense, saying to the judge, the magistrate, Your Honor, I shouldn't even be forced to waste money responding to this filing in part or in whole because it's defective. There's something wrong with it. And you, Your Honor, based on the current laws that are on the books, have it within your capacity to just outright dismiss this, right? Understand,
I don't believe that he
action,
killed Charlie Kirk
charges,
at all.
Criminal, that should just be readily dismissed, Your Honor.
I just don't.
An example that happened recently that you guys will recall, because we were on top of the Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni and Enterprise legal saga. Remember, initially, Blake Lively sued with 13 causes of action against Justin Baldoni. The next step is Justin Baldoni is going to file for a dismissal, and the court came back and decided, actually, yes, Justin, you're correct that 10 of these causes of action are inactionable. It's defective, and I'm therefore going to outright dismiss them before we even go to trial. So in theory, if they had not settled, Blake and Justin would have been left just arguing 3 of the charges, okay? Same with me and Brian Hartwell. There's another example. Again, these are civil examples. He filed a lawsuit. We went over it. It carried with it a long series of claims. We don't want to argue every single one of these claims. Of course we don't want to argue every single one of these claims. Some of these are just ridiculous. We filed our dismissal, like I went through them with you, and was like, this is ridiculous, this doesn't make sense. As just one example of one of the things that he's accusing me of, we went back and we said, hey, Your Honor, some of these claims are wrong. You have it within your capacity to look at current laws on the books, as one being opinion is protected speech. So he's suing me for saying I found his interview with Sean Ryan to be unconvincing. That's a constitutional right to think. I'm not arguing with him about that, right? That's what I'm saying to the judge, right? I don't want to argue with this guy about this. Can we just get rid of this? I don't want to spend money having to write a response to that. And so the judge will look at that and they'll say, yeah, or they'll say no and say why it's no. But yeah, maybe that is protected speech. Get rid of that. We're not arguing the substance of the case yet. We're dealing with perceived defects in the filing itself that we believe the magistrate can take a look at and get rid of what's just essentially junk. It's in every single case, whether civil or criminal, has this stage. So a lot of times there's people online going, oh my gosh, Candace filed a dismissal. They did this recently with like the Brigitte Macron one. It's like, yeah, did you read it? Well, obviously we don't want to argue with Brigitte over all of these things that are just fundamentally, I'm saying to the court, she's not even supposed to be here. She's not even supposed to be here. What are we even talking about? She's in Delaware. I'm in Tennessee. I mean, she's in France, but she's shopping in Delaware, but I'm in Tennessee. That is what it means. You're arguing something before you even get to anything, and you have a judge that's going to act as a magistrate and to look at that. So I want you to know that they are intentionally lying and misrepresenting when they say this. We have not heard anything. We are not supposed to, at this stage, hear what Tyler Robinson thinks about the text messages, as an example. So we can have to ask the question, why do they do this? Why are they doing this? Why, if the evidence is truly so overwhelming that influencers wanted to pass away, they were just passing out on the side of the road outside of the courthouse from the overwhelming evidence that Tyler Robinson is guilty. Why, right, which, by the way, that's been expressed from this organization, Turning Point USA, since the moment Erica forgave Tyler Robinson on the stage. When you forgive, it is because somebody has done something wrong. Why do they need to continually misrepresent the filings? Why does it seem to the public that Andrew Wilson was actually sent here to try to entrap me into a defamation lawsuit? the language, his face, the way he was trying to fill in the blanks on what I could mean when I said complicit. Why are they intent on punishing the public, me, for noticing? Why did we all simultaneously get that feeling? That this debate wasn't actually about debating the case. It was about tricking me in many ways for an hour and a half. Like they needed me to clearly accuse Erica of killing her husband because they know that I've never actually done that. They wanted to get me, oh, when you said complicit, I'm straight to jail. Out of context, they're seemingly also working with journalists to try to get that narrative out there so they can maybe point in a lawsuit and go, see, this article, even though we were kind of behind it against Candace, shows that most people just thought she was accusing Erica. Erica said that in her speech. Candace is accusing me of killing my husband when she was dressed like Janet Jackson. It's factually false. She knows it's factually false. Why are they asserting that narrative? I've been very clear. I think she is wrong. I think what she has done to the organization has been abysmal. I think it betrays Charlie's legacy. She's partnering with his enemies. I think she is certainly complicit in helping to seed the narrative that Tyler Robinson is guilty or was guilty before we even got to the probative hearing. The vice president, I also said, was complicit in that when he was on stage at Turning Point USA talking about Tyler Robinson. You're the vice president. How does that not sway the jury? How are you allowed to do that? Do you not believe that people should be innocent until they are proven guilty? And we called them out on that. I'm sorry, everybody hates our Constitution. All of a sudden, it's pretty clear. The rule is you are innocent until you are proven guilty.
Not
and
here.
At the moment, I think a lot of people are wondering why an organization which purports to carry on the legacy of conservative politics is suddenly so staunchly averse to that. Staunchly averse to the idea that maybe he could be innocent. Why does that make them angry? Anyway, we'll be right back after a break. All right, you guys, do you feel like you're working harder than ever but still falling behind every month? Between grocery prices, bills, and credit card debt growing, it can feel impossible to get ahead. Minimum payments aren't designed to get you out of debt. They're designed to keep you stuck. PDS Debt can help. They can reduce up to half of what you owe on credit cards, personal loans, and medical bills. And it starts with a free 30-second assessment at pdsdebt.com/Candace. Stop juggling multiple payments and get one lower monthly payment. The savings starts the day that you complete the 30-second assessment. If you are carrying any balance on your credit cards, it's costing you money every single day. There's no minimum credit score that's required.
I agree with you, Jada.
Company in the industry with thousands of 5-star reviews and an A+ rating on the BBB. So get your free 30-second personalized assessment today.
There's so much more that goes into that, but I don't even want to get into.
pdsdebt.com/Candace. I also want to tell you guys about Nimi Skincare. You know I love them. I've talked about their tallow skincare before, but today I have some exciting news. Nimi just launched a full tallow body line, and it has quickly become a staple in my house. What I love is how simple and thoughtful everything is, with clean ingredients and tallow as the star. Their grass-fed tallow is sourced from the ranchers in Montana, and every product is batched and filled right here in the USA.
This one is hard as a rock.
There's now something for every part of your routine. The tallow sugar scrub gently buffs away dry, rough skin. The tallow body butter gives you rich hydration without that heavy, greasy feeling. And the tallow heritage balm is their richest formula yet for those extra dry weather areas. They've also updated their
was LBJ the one that said I'm going to have these N-words voting Democrat for the next something years? Was that him?
So head to NIMIskincare.com and use my code Candace10 at checkout for a discount. Again, that's NIMIskincare.com with code Candace10 at checkout. I also want to remind you guys about Balance of Nature because as a mother, I don't have time to read a supplement label that looks like it requires a chemistry degree. Between everything I need to get done in the day and raising almost 5 kids, I need simple. That's why I love Balance of Nature's whole health system. It's built around 47 ingredients of real whole fruits, vegetables, spices, and fiber, including things like apples, broccoli, ginger, turmeric, and cinnamon. And here's what I found interesting. Phytonutrients are naturally occurring plant nutrients that give fruits and vegetables their color, taste, and smell.
Because you're in my brain.
Phytonutrients, so variety actually matters. Balance of Nature uses a tailored vacuum cold process designed to help stabilize those naturally occurring phytonutrients, and the ingredients are independently tested. The routine is simple. 3 fruits capsules, 3 veggies capsules, and 2 scoops of fiber and spice. For me, it's one less thing to have to think about and one simple thing that I can actually stick with. So head to balanceofnature.com to get 10% off their fruits and veggies supplements and a free gift with promo code Candace at checkout. That's balanceofnature.com and use promo code Candace at checkout. One of the things I think that
my arm hurts worse than vegan giving claw jobs.
A lot of people rush
that was
and
mean. I
establish
shouldn't
narratives
have said
that they
that,
just
but
won't let go of, even
still.
With overwhelming evidence, actually, that they're not true. And that this early
It was a
that
joke.
Tyler Robinson's parents turned him in. That Tyler Robinson's parents thought he was guilty. They have not produced any proof of that. And I made a great effort to explain to Andrew Wilson where he got that from, how at that stage the reliable hearsay was being allowed as they wrote up the charging document. But we cannot tell from the charging document, which seems to be the basis for all of those rumors, whether or not they heard that from Mike Mitchell, this character that we have told you, who seems to be the one quarterbacking everything against Tyler Robinson, the family friend who Sheriff Brooksby said, I got a call from Mike Mitchell saying that, Tyler Robinson was the guy. And then we have Mike Mitchell being the one who went over to the parents' house. Well,
after Candace, I'm going to get off.
Actually bumped this, and I did not realize, and I obviously shared with you guys, I had a source within the Robinson family orbit who was very clear on this, that it was not true, that Matt Robinson did not think his son was guilty, that Mike Mitchell was the person who quarterbacked a lot of this, and that things were being intentionally misrepresented in the media. Well, yeah, this
is a
person
nice
pointed to me on X that
goal.
actually Trump told the truth. Trump went on Fox and Friends in the immediate aftermath of Tyler Robinson being arrested and explained to the public exactly what we have been saying, that Mike Mitchell was the one who thought that he recognized Tyler Robinson from the stairwell photo. And then, as we said, he is the one that then contacted the parents. And who knows what happened thereafter. Maybe he then says he showed the mom and said, don't you think it kind of looks like him? And the mom said yes. And then when he later on wrote his statement, he was like, I showed this to Amber Robinson. And she said that it could be him or something. And that's what they then used in their filing when they went, and the charging document, rather, which was signed off by Brian Davis. That is all a plausibility. We don't know at this juncture. But I do want to show you. I want to show you on Rewind what Trump said. Take a listen.
Somebody this close recognizes even a little tilt of the head, which nobody else would do. And somebody that was very close to him said, that's him. And essentially went to the father and went to a U.S. Marshal, who was fantastic, by the way. And the person was involved with law enforcement, but was a person of faith, a minister.
He's describing Mike Mitchell. Mike Mitchell is not just his Boy Scout leader. He's not just the former police officer, undercover police officer, and all the evidence points to the fact that he did work undercover in sex crimes, which is a running theme in the story. But he is also a minister at the Mormon Church. It was him that recognized Tyler Robinson and got the ball rolling, which I have been saying from the beginning. And they just keep coming out with a narrative and saying, oh, that's not true. It's just, oh, yeah, it's the mom, it's the dad. And I'm going, if mom and dad turned him in, why didn't they just sign a statement? Why wouldn't they present this at the preliminary hearing? Again, this is an easy thing to have debunked. They're putting on their case. An appropriate hearing, they could just go, and we have her on camera saying that her son is guilty, or Matt Robinson saying that his son is guilty. He brought him in. They just keep lying about this. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Are we to believe that Trump didn't have solid information when he presented that? Clearly he did. He knew all the facts about who Mike Mitchell was and what his contribution was to the story, and I had not even seen that, and I had told you guys this exact same narrative. So I do want to point that out to you, because it's just a fact of this case that they keep continuing to lie about and severely misrepresenting, because that is the way they do things. I also see that they are now pushing this idea that I am united with Hassan Piker. He
I
is
don't
a
know
streamer on
what
the
breed.
left, and
Is he
I learned this clip that I'm about to show you.
a Labrador?
It's a new line of attack against me. Here's what Blake Neff wrote. He wrote, Hassan Piker
Definitely not a Shih Tzu. He's
calling
big.
her a queen because she single-handedly undermined the effort to martyrize Charlie to go after the violent radical left. Hassan says that Tyler Robinson probably did it, but my heart says go Candace go, because she's helping the left so much. The radical pro-violence left knows exactly what a gift Candace and her ilk are to them. Okay, so I would like to actually hear, or have you guys hear, what Hassan Piker said, and I would like to respond to this, since they're all pushing this around, because we're supposed to accept the Fed slop of left versus right. And again, you're going to hear him say that I've had
Great
to watch
Dane!
so it's even more ridiculous that they're trying to pretend or allude to the idea of this partnership
makes
between
sense.
me and Hassan Piker. But take a listen to what he says.
I can't speak out against this queen, because this is a queen that successfully and single-handedly undermined the Republican initiative to martyrize Charlie Kirk and use that example to crack down on political dissent. She dropped a grenade on the discourse. You understand?
I don't like this guy.
So I'm with her. It's hard. It's hard for me. My brain says, no, it's probably Tyler Robinson. But my heart says, go, Candace, go. Keep cooking. You know? Does that make sense? I can't like her tweets because she blocked me many, many years ago. This is before she became our hero. Okay? Many, many years ago, Candace Owens blocked me. I've not been a fan of Candace Owens. I am a fan now.
I'm not exactly sure what I am supposed to have a problem with. And this is kind of the running themes of what we are seeing in Brandy Zadrozny's article, is that essentially they are saying Candace ruined an opportunity to pin this on the left, however wrongly, to unite the Republican, to create this sort of Republican initiative to just start attacking the left, however wrongly, doesn't really matter, after Republicans were kind of fractured because people actually care about pedophilia on the right. The Epstein files mattered. And we weren't accepting this idea. Get focused. Midterms are around the corner. Ignore the Epstein files. We said no. We are not going to ignore children being harmed. We're not going to see ourselves as just Trump supporters who should be supporting him no matter what. Even when he effectively ran, you could certainly say Vance, everyone around him constantly said, as soon as we get in there, here's what we're going to do with the Epstein files, cash patel. His administration was running on something that we cared about. This is what they're essentially saying. They're saying you ruined an opportunity to, however have us unite around Charlie's death and stomp out the left for something that they didn't actually do. Now, here's what I'm going to say and offer back to the left. All I did here was pursue truth. I didn't do this for the left. I didn't do this for the right. I did this for my friend Charlie Kirk because I want to know who actually killed him, and I am not convinced this had anything to do with LGBTQ rights. If I was convinced of that, I would certainly be the biggest voice against it. I think you guys probably know that. But I want you to remember this, because this is not the first time, as what Hassan is describing, we had an event that could potentially, I'll say allegedly, be coordinated by the feds, which was meant to cause a left-right war. Here is your homework, Hassan Piker. Look into what actually happened on January 6th.
I don't like him.
The left took the bait. Okay, this was a different world. Yeah, I would say in 2020, I think that's when that happened, January 6th, 2020. It was a different world. We were all more divided. I count myself among that as well. But none of us were willing to take a look at the facts, and we were going, oh, I'm team left or I'm team right. And as more and more have come out, has come out about what transpired on that day, it was without question an opportunity for us to look up and see who rules over us and who benefits from that. And people were wrongly arrested. People who were encouraged to go into the Capitol on that day. If we're all seeing now for the first time that there is an effort by a minority, a very powerful minority who doesn't actually care about left or right, to seize power from citizens, full stop, by allowing something terrible to take place and then saying, here's what we must get done,
loved
here's what we must pass,
Clue as a
a la
kid.
9/11, then we
I have
both
Clue,
sides, so to speak,
but
needs
it's
to do its job and be realistic about it. So
a
I'm not
special
anybody's
edition
hero or
Clue.
anybody's queen. I am somebody who cares deeply about what happened on September 10th.
I don't remember what it
because my
is.
friend was
I think it's
killed,
Disney.
and
Yeah, I
I
have the
the sense
Disney
that we are being
Villains
lied to about
Clue.
it, particularly by the federal government. In particular, I feel the federal government is lying to us, and I refuse to accept that it is my duty to blame it on the left if the left didn't do it. The left does plenty of things that they've been caught doing, and I use my platform to go after them. I have no issue doing that. I'll do that tomorrow if that is the circumstance. If they're doing something radical and wrong, I'll do that. But I'm not just going to become a cheerleader for the right and know that they are engaged in something very wrong and say, well, it's okay, because at least they vote Republican at the end of the day. That's a nonsense. All of us need to raise ourselves above that sort of discourse in the future. And yeah, I think it's actually happening. So there is something that I would say is a positive that has come out of this. I mean, I don't think anybody would have thought that Charlie Kirk would be a uniter. Certainly
I don't want
not
any
me.
type of
Me and him, and we're both
socialism.
staunchly just conservative, staunchly just Republican. I am still conservative.
Oh,
I have
you
issues
mean
with
socialist monopoly? I'm like, what?
politics because watching Republicans get behind this
Oh,
absolutely.
I have a Hello Kitty monopoly up here that I never even opened
I just think
yet.
there's so much corruption, and there's
Maybe I did open it, but I have a Hello Kitty
Democrats and
monopoly up here.
a minor few who rule over us and just constantly feed us slop and go, oh, look, this is so violent. They've never been more violent. Oh, look, they've never been more violent.
Someone got me that. I forget
Yeah,
who.
that's what I want to basically say about that. I do want to show you
I think my
before
kid.
we go to break.
Someone got
this
it for
Where
me.
Forbidden account is just making me laugh so much. We just have to let you see what they dropped.
I'm not
which
smoking.
obviously is a play on The Matrix. Take a listen.
This is your last chance. After this, there is no turning back.
You can go full so they can see this.
You take the blue pill and you can just keep saying, so what? You take the red pill, you learn everything about the Tyler Robinson case.
So what? So what? So what? So what? Positive evidence? So what? So what? When? Appeal to emotion? So what? Burden of proof? So what? So what? So what? So what? Appeal to emotion? So what? Burden of proof? So what? Positive evidence? Positive evidence? Positive evidence? Positive evidence? So what? So what? So what? Appeal to emotion? What? So what?
Stop. That's it. That's all I have to say. Stop!
Just fantastic work coming from Where Forbidden. Unbelievable talent. I just absolutely love it. I'm laughing so hard at all of these, so I just need to share it and just give him full credit. Again, that is at Where Forbidden on X. He's also definitely on Instagram as well. We'll be right back after a brief break.
I don't
All right,
know.
you guys, you probably already know this, but
I have to
AI
add
can clone your
softener.
voice.
I need to
forge
get
your
more
signature, and even
softener.
create fake documents that fool experts.
I am gonna have
The
to go to the
criminals are using these tools right now to steal
lobby
from
of
you. It's called
hobbies.
title fraud. Your
The
property records are
lobby
public
of
by law. Your name, your address,
hobbies.
even your signature. It's all sitting in a database anyone can access today. A cyber scammer pulls your records, uses AI to forge a transfer document,
Or
files it with your county,
Michaela's.
and on paper, they are the new legal owner of your property. Then they can borrow
The Hobby
against your
Lobby
equity
in
or
New
even sell
Jersey
your
is
property
way
long before you
better.
even realize anything is wrong.
But
That's why I trust Home Title Lock. They
it
monitor your property's
is
title
what it
24/7, alert you of
is.
any changes, and if you're a victim, their team of
I don't
restoration
live in
experts will
New
spend up to
Jersey,
$1
even
million
though New
restoring your
Jersey's
title.
pretty
So head to
close.
HomeTitleLock.com/Candace to get a free title history report plus a free trial of $1 million triple lock protection so you can make sure you're not
An
only a victim.
ostrich?
That's HomeTitleLock.com/Candace. I have to remind you guys about American financing because everyday expenses keep climbing and the high credit card interest isn't making life any easier. If your budget is
Vegan
lately, there's a
is the
smarter way to take
tallest
back
bird in the
control. If
world.
you're a homeowner, your home equity is your best financial tool. American financing can help you consolidate high interest credit card debt so that you have some breathing room. Timing matters now more than ever. The strong chance of an interest rate hike this September, waiting could cost you thousands. And with the rates in the 5s, there's no better time to find out how much you could be saving. So ditch those 20% interest rates by consolidating.
Vegan
Slash
Patriot
your
is the
monthly
tallest
obligations.
bird
In
in the
fact, American
world.
financing borrowers
Final
save an
answer.
average of $800 a month. Imagine what that kind of cash flow could do for you and your family. There are 0 upfront fees, and you may even delay up to 2 mortgage payments. Lock in your lower rate before September. Call 800-795-1210. Again, that's 800-795-1210, or visit AmericanFinancing.net/Owens. That's AmericanFinancing.net/Owens.
How does that even work?
Okay, top comments from yesterday's episode. Dan teacher Leslie writes, sounds like Terrell Farnsworth could be guilty of evidence tampering and obstruction of justice. I will say I don't know that. I cannot assert that. I can just show everyone what happened.
Oh, an ostrich went yodeling on a mountain so high.
Pretty much, I can say, Andrew, I'd be interested to hear his follow-up to this. Terrell could argue it was his. It's his property. He can do whatever he wants with it, and he can decide what he wants to handle, right? What he wants to give over, to the feds or to the FBI. I don't really know. I'm not going to pretend to be an expert in Utah law, but like I said, I have established that there were just a lot of lies that were told early on, and I just can't fathom why that is. Like, why lie and say you don't know how to, you're not comfortable because you think people are going to hack you when you had already sent a Google link to the FBI, and why pretend
think
you
her
don't
sister's
know
name
how
is
to
Prue?
send a big file when you had already sent that Google link over.
I don't know.
That doesn't make sense to me. Cozy writes.
I watched that movie though.
Writes, if the camera is pointing down, it would show the men handling Charlie Kirk when he fell to the ground. It would show what they did, and it would show Charlie's shirt and what might be under it. It might even catch audio of what they said to each other. That is my thinking. I will tell you that. That is my thinking. I think that is why the footage was really important. I don't think that that footage mattered so much otherwise.
Prim.
Her videos,
Prim, yes, there you go. Prim.
Would have been captured.
Prim, Prue, proper.
I'd be interested to know if it ever made its way to the FBI when it was on the flash drive, or if they were only.
I'm shocked that I was as close as I was.
That all of the cameras stopped running.
Shocked that I was as close as I was, considering I watched that movie about one time. My cousin was big into it, so I used to watch it. I watched it with her.
23 minutes. I'm wondering if it's that camera was a 3-minute clip generated out of that portion. I don't know. I really don't know. Just thinking and trying to put things together with the rest of you.
My cousin.
Cameron Byer writes, these are today's comments. Pray for the truth to be revealed soon. Every day, pray for the truth to be revealed. I have kept that prayer since September 10th. Jelena writes, sending much love and positive vibes from Croatia. You and your family should totally visit. I love you and appreciate you so much, and I'm wishing you all the best. Go Max. I've been to Croatia. Actually lived there for a couple of months recently in Dubrovnik, back when I worked in private equity. It's a long story, but I loved Dubrovnik. I loved Croatia. Dolo Flexing writes, I'm officially a fan. I don't remember how I came across you on YouTube, but I'm glad I did when I was working the night shift. I must confess I did miss a few episodes for about maybe a month or two, but I'm officially a fan. I'll be purchasing merch very soon. You will be sure to get your second favorite shirt from CandaceOwens.com. You be sure to get that. We can't sell you your first favorite shirt, but we can sell you your second favorite shirt, available on the website. It is indeed going to be your second favorite shirt. You can also support us by buying the Stop Anti-Cancer mug, which was featured in the Wear Forbidden Debatrix video, and any of the kit obviously is the best way to support us and our independence, and of course our new stuff, which heavily features. I can explain it to you, but I cannot understand it for you, as we are all on this journey of trying to help Andrew Wilson understand why his argument is hypocritical, that we must accept what is being said in a hearsay hearing, but we're not allowed to use the same methodology to come up with our own theories, looking at the evidence and inferring upon it. Slap writes regarding Andrew Wilson, I used to be a big fan of Andrew, and then I saw the debate they did on Charlie's shooting before Candace, and I'd never seen that side of him before. He didn't make sensible arguments that I was used to. I then realized that he was bought, and it's sad to watch. Yeah, I've heard several people, I even did Dave's show yesterday, Dave Smith's show, and a lot of people keep saying this, like, he knows a debate, he's normally a formidable debater. That's shocking to me. Obviously, you guys know I didn't spend time watching all of his previous stuff in debates. I spent time instead preparing my arguments for what I thought we were going to be debating. That shocks me because he was so terrible, and that's what happens if you're non-committal and you are doing it because someone's behind you and giving you money. That's a really fast way to lose. You have to actually think you can win it based on merit, not based on gotchas and out of context clips and trying to entrap people into a lawsuit. So yeah, that is unfortunate. If he was actually once a good debater and this is what happened because he sold out, it is unfortunate. Joshua Steves writes, are we ever going to talk about how Bibi Netanyahu is probably dead? I don't think he is. I think when all that stuff was happening, he was probably hiding and being a coward and using AI. That's what it seemed like to me. I haven't explored that theory. I tried to limit my intake on Bibi Netanyahu because he's positively maddening. Zamet writes, calling on all Americans to join Candace Owens in the resistance to the Fed Slop Incorporated and its franchises. Thank you very much. I like that call to action. Dear Libby writes, I am just inferring, but was legal pickle an Easter egg? Was I playing the Taylor Swift game when I said, I'm not going to get myself in a legal pickle? Ha ha ha. It means you can't open me up to putting myself into a lawsuit here, which they have just been so heavily implying that they want to sue me. It's so pathetic. I mean, like I showed you guys all the Sandy Hook references. Everybody is speaking about what happened with the Charlie Kirk case. They want to make an example out of me so people stop thinking. I mean, Turning Point USA really takes that step. We'll do that and we'll deal with it when it comes. But yeah, I don't think that's going to put the conspiracies to bed. I will certainly say that the world is much more up to date and speaking about the details of the Charlie Kirk case than they ever were about Sandy Hook. It was not global. People didn't follow that, and people are really following the Charlie Kirk case. And so if their means is to publicly hang someone with the full support of the federal government, I caution against it, but I caution against everything that Turning Point USA has done since Charlie's assassination, and you could see caution is completely tossed into the wind with this, with them. 90 Elizabeth writes, did Andrew Wilson release the proof text yet? It's been 3 days. Or did he lose the SIM card in the phone that he had the proof in? He is like teasing it out for a big Friday show or something because he wants a bunch of people to pay him behind the paywall. Obviously, don't do that. That's obviously a trap. Somebody will just post it on the internet and you'll be able to see it for free. I'm giddy about that. I won't be one of the people watching, but I can't wait until it gets posted by one of his fans as the proof that I was telling the truth and somehow being punished for that publicly. I don't know. It's vindication, I guess. Sweet vindication for me or something is what they're working on. That's what they're cooking up next. Anyway, you guys, I'm reminding you, book club is going to be tomorrow. So we'll have an episode and then we will have a book club. And beyond that, we will be off next week. So
again?
Yeah, it's going to be the last episode before I go with my husband because it's our anniversary. And also we just take every 6th week off so that we can regroup, study, get organized, and bring you guys the same energy that we bring into every week. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Okay, that sounds about right. Every 6 weeks she goes on vacation. Must be nice. Okay, ladies and gents. I'm going to bid you adieu. I'm a little bit upset because I got silver in this, but it is what it is. I'll be live tomorrow. Same Clay time, same Clay network, doing the same Clay thing. All right. Love you guys. Bye. Oh no, I can't end it. There we go.